Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rough Magic Presents Gears of Revolution. It's good to be back here this week. I am your GM, Richard, and with me are our constables. Lane playing Alexias, Lauren playing Vinny, Fitz playing Emmanuel, Frank playing Quobbol, and Kim playing Dahlia. AJ, who plays Sanai, will not be joining us tonight. Hopefully they'll be joining us sometime soon, but we'll let them take their time getting back to us. So, before we get started, as always, some announcements. If you are in Chicago or Detroit, looking to play some D&D, check out our website at roughmagicgames.com. You can either join us at our Drinking and Dragons events that are hosted throughout the city, or hire a GM to play whatever system you've been dying to play. You can also check out our YouTube and Twitch channels and subscribe and follow us on both. All of our previous streams are up on YouTube, along with some other fun stuff. And by subscribing to our Twitch channel, it helps us a lot. So, last note, if you are interested in handcrafted motion graphics, video editing, and overlays for your stream, reach out to stitchframepro.studio at gmail.com. Stream assets tailored to fit, powered by Stitch Frame. They do all the amazing, background and layout work that you're seeing on our stream. So, with that, let's jump into a fairly quick recap of last session of Gears of Revolution. Last year, the group had continued their investigation following up on leads that took them to various places. Morgan Cipriano's bakery, it gave them the name of Zambria Meredith and Chaos Bergeron, and secured a meeting set up with the funds for stolen arms later that day at the Lanternwood Subrail station. And they discovered that maybe, just maybe, somebody was trying to kill famed bard, performer, adventurer, Rock Rackus after all. And honestly, who would blame them? And that is the end of our recap. So we're going to throw it over to all of you. All of you, as you've discovered, this sort of cleaned out spot on this railing at the Arms Expo. And I'll say, for the sake of brevity, I think around now is when Vincent and joins the rest of the group from his other work that he was doing.
Nobody get hurt today. I'm not healing any more bodies.
Oh.
Wait, was that to us?
Hello, Vinny.
You're walking up.
Did you just get here?
Yeah.
I didn't see you there.
Good to see you too.
Right.
All right. So Dahlia found this thing, right?
Oh. Well, shit. He might have actually not been, okay. Well, somebody was aiming a gun from here.
Could you tell what kind of gun? Maybe that is a little bit of information that would help us.
Ooh, it feels like if there's just a divot on the fence, I might not be able to tell what kind of
Hey,
gun
a divot is a lot. A divot is a lot. We can do a lot with a divot.
Okay. GM, can I somehow intuit from this divot what kind of gun this was?
From this grassy knoll, what are we able to tell about this attempted assassination?
Sure, why don't you go ahead and roll me a recall knowledge.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, wait, a recall knowledge?
Yeah, go
If
for
you're
it.
doing a recall knowledge, I can give you tattoo power.
Oh,
We love tattoo power.
I love the 2 power. I need all the help I can get anytime.
Yeah, so as you're trying to recall knowledge, I'm just gonna kind of put my hand gently on your back. My tattoo will bloom, and then you'll get, I think, +2.
Oh, it rolled it secret
Ooh. Yeah, you get a +2 status bonus to whatever.
All right, so +2 on top of that.
I just put
Alright,
the number.
That was a very, very high roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled an 18 on the die. So,
Nice.
Yes, we know everything.
so with your bonuses, including the bonus from Alexias, it's going to be a total of a 29. So
Oh,
you kind of look at this sort of cleaned off divot that's in this thing has sort of been not quite hollowed out or carved out, but looks like something that's just been sort of rubbed there and stuck there. trying to use like your engineering knowledge and sort of the idea of what kind of gun would might have to lie down there, it would probably be a long-barreled weapon, like a rifle or carbine of some sort.
Okay.
You do recall seeing one individual with a carbine at the arms expo.
Yeah. Well, probably gotta go look for that fella.
Was it the dwarf? Is that
Ah,
it was the dwarf, wasn't it?
the
Dwarf
dwarf
was the one
wouldn't
with
tell
the
us his
carbine, yeah.
We have to find
who wouldn't tell us his name.
Right.
Who just happened
which,
to wander
looking
in.
back, a dwarf not telling us his name in an active crime scene is something suspicious.
Well, anybody really.
Just anybody not doing that, but like
Yeah.
someone that was at a crime scene, that was fighting in the crime scene, and not asking about any
Right.
information about them.
To be fair, we are cops, so it is very understandable that people do not want to speak to us.
Right.
Yeah, and
This
we
is
were
fair.
trying to
This is
chase
fair.
after that mosquito so that we were distracted.
We had other things we were concerned about. You know, there were monsters loose in the city.
Right.
Let's just judge ourselves.
No,
It's
I'm
not
not going to be that bothered.
Mhm.
Because there's nothing we can do about it now, is there? No use. Right
Certainly
about it.
not.
Alright. Well, we should. I know we already asked around the expo about that dwarf, and nobody really knew anything.
Mm.
One fella said he asked about ammo, but didn't have his name, didn't.
Yes.
Right.
He asked about special ammo, and then was also a little suspicious there as well. So I don't know how that helps us, but we know things now.
What kind of
Interesting.
ammo? What kind
It was that hate-fueled ammo.
That's right.
It was just a little bit better against somebody that you hated.
Well,
And that makes
everybody
personal
hates
connection.
rock rockets.
Yes.
Well, not everybody hates Rock Rockets. You know Peggy likes him.
That's this is
Everyone has to have a weakness.
As surprising as it is, he has fans.
everyone who knows him personally that far seems to hate him.
Everyone who has been closer than an audience view of him.
Maybe.
Well, at least us. So,
Okay.
okay. So I guess we gotta find a dwarf now.
We also need to find Kayat Bergeron. And
Mm.
what's the likelihood that the dwarf and Mr. Bergeron are the same?
I would assume if they're not the same, they're at
No
least
idea.
closely connected.
I'm just throwing my hat in that ring.
We also still can go, need to go and interview Zambira, excuse me,
Right. That's right.
who was the only survivor of the expedition when the artifacts went missing. And then we have to go to the Lanternwood subway station before 7 p.m. tonight.
Oh, that's right. That's at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What time is it now?
Oh, so busy.
I would say it's roughly like mid-afternoon. I would say 3, 4 o'clock.
Okay.
But it won't take us long to get there. Like, it's not too far
No.
away.
Okay.
Do we want to get there early and do like stakeout, or do we want to try to fit as much stuff in time and talk to the survivor?
If Zambra is not too far away, I feel like she could maybe help. I don't know how much we'll get out of her. They did say her memory is a little off.
Right. There are
have
2
it.
other artifacts still missing, though.
I have an
Maybe.
idea.
Oh,
What's
We,
your idea?
we split up. And some of us go talk to Sambria, while some of us stake out the location ahead of time. There are now 5 of us here. I don't think we need all of us to interrogate a traumatized young woman.
No. But it makes me nervous.
Because you never know what's gonna happen.
I will defer up to you what the group wants to do, but it makes me nervous.
No, it makes me nervous too because we still don't understand what all is happening right now.
I
this
would
thing is
I would
just
like
out
to
there.
I would like to posit one thing. I don't think we ever know what is going on.
That is fair.
And this is why I'm often nervous.
That too.
Hey, me
Fair.
too.
Quobbol, you're always nervous.
Yeah.
Hey
I
now.
never.
No, we know. Something.
Do we have enough time to do everything?
I
If
don't.
there's something mine.
We could
If
do
we
at least-
if we go to Zamara, or I think is the
Oh my god, Sambria.
Sabria,
Zambira. Is what
Sabrina Carpenter. If we go talk to
No.
Miss Carpenter real fast.
There it is.
Yeah, depending on how long that takes, I don't know that it's going to take the whole time. We don't have to stay here and work though. 'Cause that was the other thing. Because
No.
this is official business.
No,
We're
I explicitly asked Stealth, and he's like,
Right.
work on the actual thing that will
On the
protect
crime.
people's lives.
And, like,
Don't.
A lot of the show is kind of shut down because it's a crime scene. So
Right.
And there is actual police that are actively in here, especially in force after yesterday. We do
Yeah.
not need to sit here and babysit unless we have an actual reason to think that something else is going to happen here.
Dahlia, did you find anything in the dressing room that maybe we could give to Peggy as a gift?
oh shoot! Can we retcon that I like stole something from his dressing room?
You found his monogrammed undies.
I was going to say maybe some underwear.
You
Sure.
know it.
I get an extra pair for Vinny because I knew he'd want them.
Sure, you can take whatever you like from the dressing room.
Vincent is going to have the biggest collection of men's lingerie by the end of this campaign. I'm here for it.
If there is like, I'd take something small that he wouldn't necessarily miss, like a handkerchief or something that he's
Well,
definitely touched, and it's like monogrammed or something.
So in Rock's tent, there would be no underwear.
No,
No underwear.
darn.
Number two
I hate
is
this
Off
man.
like that kind of guy.
I hate this man. He's going full commando.
He's gross.
100%. Number two, probably not a handkerchief, but you could probably find like one of his picks for his like guitar.
Oh yeah,
Great.
he's got a
That's
million of those. He doesn't need that.
Mhm,
fine.
mhm.
He's in jail right now. He doesn't need it. I'll
Yeah.
take it, Becky.
Who's gonna let him play guitar in jail?
Huh. Yeah, I'll take one of those for Peggy. She deserves
Sure.
it.
She deserves it. If she's not going to get to go to the concert, we can at least give her a pick.
Yeah.
I did try to take Rakrakas into our custody so that Peggy could spend time with him, but that did not fly.
I don't want him.
I don't want to deal with him.
I'm gonna deal with him.
But for Peggy,
I
Yeah.
know.
I still don't want to deal with him.
that's the
Gotta
beauty. We would
figure
not,
it out.
have to. It
Okay.
would be Peggy's job.
Yeah.
I don't want Peggy to have to deal with him.
But she actually seems to like him.
She doesn't know you.
But Peggy
You
hasn't
don't want to
met
ruin
him.
it.
That's so true. Don't be a hero.
The distance creates, the tension and the interest. The minute that she meets him, it's all going to. We don't want to cross.
Be
the
ruined.
field.
Alternatively, he will just spend the entire time flirting with her, and she will be like, "Oh my goodness."
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
didn't.
So, shall we go and talk to the traumatized girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
I found something she might be interested in.
What?
Little scrap of paper. Looks like a rubbing
Oh, you found a rubbing.
in Rock's tent.
Does it? Can you make out anything on it?
It looks kind of like a flame.
Right.
Seems fine.
Promising. Okay. Well, yeah, let's go ask her then. She was there. At the very least, she can give us more information about this storm and the amulets that are also missing. And keep our eye out for
Maybe.
those.
Yeah.
Okay. You do have the address already for the apartment that she is staying at. So that you got from Professor Weber. So it does not take you that long to get there. Hasworth's waiting with the carriage right outside the expo. You can all pile in, unless Vinny wants to drive again.
Yeah.
The Hasworth's just kind of dejectedly,
Just sitting right next to me.
yeah, right next to him. But he'll let you drive. You're in charge.
It's okay. He's an amazing
you-
boxer.
You shut
Oh
up.
my
Oxford.
god, that's right.
What is it? You drive down to Professor Hans Weber's apartment building, which is not that far from Hardwick University. And it's like a multi-level building with like different professors and teachers have different apartments on it. They have labels on the outside so you know which floor is Hans's. And so you're able to head out pretty quickly to his door. And you get a quick knock on the door. I'm assuming all of you will be out there knocking on the door. And you hear just a very soft voice, shaky voice from behind the door. Who is it?
Hello, ma'am. We are the RHC. My name is Sir Emmanuel Goodfellow, and we are sent here by the professor to ask you a couple of questions about the recent incident. It is part of an ongoing investigation. Would you mind letting us in, please? And let me do my happy hand thing.
Happy hand.
Happy hands. Of course, immediately going to put that in there every time, just to make Richard relish in it.
Yes.
That's
She loves
That's
you.
funny, amazing. You
Finally.
see the door sort of crack open just a little bit, and just like an eye and like a shock of red hair kind of peers around.
She
kind of looks
sees the
up and
beautiful
down.
grin of Sir Emmanuel Goodfellow.
She kind of nods and she opens the door, and I actually have a photo for you all. Let me.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a very relatively tall woman with this long red hair that's tied back into a braid, dark eyes, very fair skin. She just kind of looks nervously at all of you, and she gives you a nod, and she just seems very, very, like almost as soon as she looks at the man, it's like, okay, this is someone I can trust, and opens the door to let you all in.
I would also probably have my RHC badge out just to help her. Like, we are legit people and not just random assholes saying RHC to name drop it. I honestly, I just need to get RHC emblazoned on my shield at this point. That would be easier.
Ooh,
Just a
face
giant
tattoo.
badge.
Face tattoo. Great.
Sir Emmanuel Goodfellow.
Yeah.
There
Because
we
then if
go.
we're ever trying to be deceitful or disguised, it's all given away.
You got a makeup kit.
That's true. I love the idea of a throat tattoo for me.
That's what I got. That's my flowers.
Yeah.
Wrote down.
But she leads you in. The room is the apartment that she's staying in is just covered in what looks like books and papers, just sort of scattered around everywhere. She leads you into the living room and just gestures for you to sit down. And she sits down herself, a little nervously, before she stands up. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I get you some tea or a drink or water or something?
It's quite all right, ma'am. It is. I hope we are not here very long, and we will let you get back to your convalescence. But we just have a few questions about the recent expedition. Needed to go over some details, make sure we have all of the information we have for a case that may have some connection.
Okay. She kind of sinks back into her chair a little bit when you mention the previous expedition, but she just kind of locks eyes with you.
So, and this is where I, Fitz, have forgotten quite a bit about what happened in the last thing, but I believe, Richard, please correct me if I'm wrong, a few months ago, there was an expedition to a city to the south in Resur, and they uncovered a couple of artifacts, 3, I believe, but after recovering them, something happened. We don't know the details of what yet. And she was the only one who returned.
I think it wasn't a city. I think it was a ziggurat on Axis Island.
Okay. No, it was. You both are correct, and you're both wrong on different
Great,
things.
excellent. I love that.
What it was is there is a city down south in Reserve called Quobbol. Near Quobbol, there is High Bayou where there was a ziggurat.
Okay, that's what
So it's on the outskirts of the city, and there is a ziggurat, and that's where they were doing the expedition. So Goodfellow would resume because he knew this, because he's a good detective. I believe during the expedition to Bowl, there was you found a ziggurat on the outskirts. Could you lead me through sort of what led you all to undertake this expedition, and sort of what you discovered, and then the conclusion, as from your perspective, it would be very helpful for us. Thank you.
I don't remember much of my time there, just a few moments, memories, like images. That's it. But I know that Caius hired me. He was looking for a researcher to lead a team of people to the bayou where we said that he found some writings about a ziggurat of the ancients that was down there. Then he wanted to explore and see what could be found. And so he found me because I did my graduate thesis on it, on the ancients and everything. So I said yes, and we got there, and you could see that she's sort of like looking for maybe memories or thoughts and everything. I do remember finding the ziggurat deep in the bayou, not on the outskirts of the city, but deep in the bayou itself. And it was just me and my team, some students from Portwright. And then eventually Kyle sent some men of his own to join us. And every now and then I would head back from the dig site, or the expedition site, I should say, and back towards Bowl with the trainers to get more supplies. And then one day I returned and they were all dead. And there was something, don't remember, but I ran. I just ran and got back on a train and headed back to Flint. I know that makes me sound like a coward. There was
not at all.
Something.
No. Ma'am, please let me assuage you of that. Fleeing in the face of death and destruction is not cowardice. From what you are describing, your fellows and very unfortunately had already passed. There was nothing you could do. You made the decision, the very intelligent, smart decision to flee. And that likely saved your own life. And now you have the opportunity from this discussion to aid us in delving into what happens there, in recovering whatever was uncovered there that quite possibly has fallen into the wrong hands. You have done nothing wrong. And whoever is responsible for this tragedy, you are helping us to resolve it and bring them to justice. So I apologize for interrupting you, but you have nothing to apologize for now.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, when I got back to the city, I just tried to warn Caius, and then he just cut me off. And I've been trying to get in touch with him, and I haven't been able to. And I don't know where he is now. But I sent him like the things that we found. Sword. There was a sword, a staff. There's a there was amulet. There was a giant seal. There's just all of these carvings and all of that.
The
It's just
staff, and I described the staff that ended up in that young man's hands at the festival. Did it have that appearance?
It was wooden. Yeah, but it looked like that.
And the staff that the young man had, it was gold, wasn't it? As best we
It
could
turns
tell,
gold.
though,
It turns
turned
gold.
It's
Yeah,
gold.
it's
It looks
wood
wooden and then
now.
it turns
Yeah.
gold.
It
Okay.
turns gold when you use it.
And
Okay.
Quobbol literally has it right now.
Quobbol
Oh,
is
that's right.
carrying his staff
It's right there.
right now. It's in his hands.
it's been 2 weeks. I've forgotten some things.
No, we did take it with us, even though Weber
She,
was
she
not
pointed that stuff. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
How did
yes.
I get here?
We are trying to figure that out, but it looks like it's between the expedition and the incident that happened. And have you heard about the event that happened at the festival yesterday?
No, I don't get out much.
Of course. You need time to recover from the trauma, but someone who should not have had access to this staff was given it by some force we believe either responsible for what happened at your expedition or is benefiting from it and used it to unfortunately bring forth some quite nasty creatures. Thankfully, there was minimal damage and loss of life, but this is part of why we are investigating this. Is we believe that this artifact, as well as the others you've mentioned, a sword, a staff, a seal, these are all related and maybe at large, maybe in the hands of dangerous people. And so that is why any and all information you can provide to us would be very helpful.
Sure. What information can I give you?
Can we start with the more details about these artifacts? You mentioned the sword. Can you tell us its appearance as well as perhaps what abilities or lore you uncovered during your expedition? That would be very helpful.
I don't know about abilities of the sword, but I can describe what it looked like. It was a stone sword, the size of like a claymore, a great sword almost, which is made of stone. And it's an ancient weapon, so it had these sort of ridges on the outside, almost like a saw tooth, but it was all made of stone itself. Then the amulet was just like a gold. That was actual gold. That was a golden amulet. Seal was made of gold. It was
We're
about-
talking like a dais or an effigy on a wall, like a mirror, or some other type of seal.
larger.
Larger.
Yeah, larger. It's probably about the size of. She looks to be like searching for a word to kind of describe the size of it. She says, like, maybe, have you ever seen like a bank vault?
Yes.
About the size of a bank vault door. Made of solid gold.
Did it seem like it was an egress, like to continue the illusion, like a bank vault? It could be opened like that.
There wasn't like handles or anything like that, and gold is heavy and it's far too heavy for us to move. But I think that was one of the things we were looking into, trying to do, finding ways to maybe excavate that, or I sent a message to Kaya saying, hey, send some more men to take a look at this, see what we can do. bring it back to Flint for further research. He sent a team, and when I saw the bodies, like my team, I didn't see any of their bodies. I don't know where they are.
I would like to step back from the artifacts for a moment, but we may return to that. I would like to establish a timeline. You were seemingly a liaison between the expedition team and Caius, and you had ways of contacting him. You were contacting him in person or through some other means?
Yes, it was in person. I tried to. He usually stays at various inns throughout the city. He's not a Flint resident. He's from Danai. And so he just kind of travels around a bit, trying out different places, but I don't know where he is right now.
And after the tragedy that befell the expedition, he was nowhere to be found. The place that you last knew.
No, I did get in touch with him, and we had a conversation. Tried to explain it to him. There's danger. Like I could just feel danger, and he just. I don't know. I haven't been able to find him since. I've tried to get in touch with him. I don't have like contacts. Maybe you can. I don't have the contacts or the kind of information that you do.
Of course. Can you perhaps, before we leave, if you could write down the list of the inns he has frequented, if he is perhaps being cautious and he would be moving from multiple inns, he would try to not stay at the same place twice. That would be a way of eliminating some possible places where he could be located.
Yeah, there were two. One was the Steam and Whistle, and the other was the Telegraph Arms. They're both in the Central District.
Thank you very much. So you would go to the city to speak to him, and then you would go back to the site of the expedition via train.
No,
correct?
I would send letters. Bol has like a telegraph station, and we would send telegrams. Back and forth.
Understood. And you would have to take the train there to Bol for the expedition. I'm trying to understand how far away from Bol is the expedition.
So first, let me correct myself. Telegrams don't exist yet. It's just like a courier rather than a telegram. So technology levels.
I was gonna say we asked about telegram.
Yes, it all
Not in Flint,
no,
anyway.
There's a train that comes from Flint down to Bol, which provides supplies. Inside, we go from the expedition site to Bol, pick up any supplies, send any letters to Caius, and then go back to the expedition site.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying. And you were going to pick up some supplies. You came back, and that is when, as far as you were aware, everyone had passed. You only saw people from your expedition, the students from Patrice University. Nobody from Caius' team that you could tell.
No.
I need to be very clear. I have a couple of questions. My associates may have some other questions on this note, but I do need you to, as painful as it is, to try and be as detailed as you can. How many days after the discoveries and letting Caius know did it take for the team to come down? How many days after that did the tragedy happen, to your estimation?
She sort of goes about, she tries to recall the exact dates, as the DM does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, I think it was probably, I don't remember the exact date, but I remember there was some big event that happened in Flint around the time.
DM, what big events have happened in the last couple of months that we would?
When the mayor's house fell into.
Mayor's house fell into the thing. When the king almost got blown up. That's probably another big one.
Yeah. We've at least been involved in a couple big things that have happened.
Big things. Notable
Skinless leopards attacking people in the town square. I mean, we had a couple of events.
Tuesday.
Yeah. She kind of nods. If you bring those up, she'll nod when someone mentions the mayor's mansion.
Nice.
So
Right.
for your information, that would probably have been 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons.
So it's currently autumn, so it would have been in the spring.
Thank you. I know this will be painful. Were you able to ascertain how your associates were killed?
No, I just saw them dead, and when they were in camp, the bodies are still there as far as I know.
I need to be very clear, and I'm sorry for the pain. Any details can help us. You saw no signs of illness, no injuries. How did you know they were dead? Was it just the way they were positioned? Was there anything that you can think of that might be significant?
No, they look like they were sleeping.
And this is where your memory starts to cut out. Is that correct?
Yeah, I also struggled times to recall what was in the ziggurat exactly outside of those artifacts. Like I remember traps of some sort and like a rainbow. The room with the rainbow. It's all very fuzzy.
GM,
Sure.
I would like to try something if you think it'll work.
Sure.
So I have acupuncture, right? Which grants advantage on a circumstance bonus. So if I offer this woman to perform acupuncture on her, my idea is that would give a circumstance bonus to her memory.
Hi, we're
Isn't
detectives.
It's
Can we poke
to
you
have
with
and
It's my
see
pitch.
acupuncture.
It's my pitch. Well, it's supposed to be healing. So like
No,
heal
no,
her.
I just love the idea of
You know what?
coming to this woman's
I
house and
will-
asking if we could do
alright.
acupuncture.
Hey, you seem really stressed right now. How do you feel about lying down on this cot?
Fine.
I'll pitch it
Mm-mm.
well, guys. Trust me.
No, I trust you completely. This is just great.
No, I love this.
All the faith in my heart.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Does that?
a medicine check.
But you're into it. You
I'm into it. We'll
okay?
see.
Can I want to ask her though. I want to like get
Okay.
I want to RP it.
Consent.
Yeah.
Sure.
What was her name again?
Zambia.
Okay. Hi. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Vincent. I'm not sure if you are a religious person or know of any clergy or conform to any spiritual realm, but I am a healer, and it seems like there's something weighing on your heart and on your head. And if you're open to it, I might have a method that can maybe help release some of this memory and maybe heal this hurt from you. It's acupuncture, just to be honest, but it does have a balancing property.
I would like to interject at this point, Richard, and say, Vinny has actually done this on me before, and it is very effective. I felt amazing the next day. It may assist you with some of the issues that you have, because she trusts me a lot right now, and I am advocating for it.
She kind of gives you a nod, Vincent, and she says, "I'm not much of a follower of many religions. I study them, but I have an appreciation for old rituals, old traditions, old customs. I think they all come from a place of truth in a way. So I would be open to trying."
Wonderful. And if it is any constitution, I don't follow any man or any god, but I follow the stars, which the stars have always been there. I'll lay down like a blanket. Like if I'll, ask her for a blanket and lay it down, and I'll take out maybe a candle from my pouch and ask her to lay down and put some rocks around her, and then put the encouraging rock that Quobbol gave me on her heart. And then I'll start acupuncture.
Okay. It's a blind. You rolled that privately, so even I couldn't see that.
Oh, I'll re-roll. I don't know why I'm on. I don't know why I did that.
It might be on the bottom right. You should see private blindfolds. So
yeah. It was a
click the bottom.
21 if I got it. But this is better. It's a 26.
Nice.
That's 26. All right. You start to work in sort of finding these small pressure points of your studies that you found to try and like ease some of the tension that is very, very clearly manifesting in Zambia's body.
My goal, I guess, would to be like to get the memory out, almost like in a meditative way where she could like release it so we have the information, but it would no longer be harboring in her body. Would be my absolute perfect world.
Okay. All right. I rolled a recall knowledge for Zambia based off of the bonus. I just rolled a d20 to see, and I was showing what I got. So I got a 3 on the dice, unfortunately.
Hold on.
However,
Sing your praises. I have been on this woman's side this whole time, comforting her. I will just say, it's okay. Just let it come out. I'm perfectly fine.
okay.
Weird thing to say.
She her body very, very clearly begins to relax a lot. And she drifts off, like starts to stare off into the middle distance, like as you do when you're trying to recall some knowledge. She says, I don't remember much, except when I was sleeping, I saw blood in their mouths. It was just trickling down. And inside there's a journal. I put everything I saw down in the journal. I think I left my journal at the campsite. That would have everything. That would have everything. And it would. And then she just sort of like suddenly tenses up a little bit. There were creatures in the cigarette. When I returned, there were creatures. There was flying beasts and spiders made of glass. And these floating balls of light. And I think that might be what scared me off. Just something came out of the cigarette. Or something is still in there.
If it sounds like she's done, I'll like finish the meditation, like massage some oils on her face, remove all of, like try to, as tense as that was, try to bring as much peace to her. And if healing her would help any, I would give her a healing.
You don't think healing would necessarily help her any? I'm sure at one point you might have access to spells that could, but currently you do, unfortunately. But she'll like sit up straight, push herself back up to her feet and back into the couch she's in. And she knows she's going to stand up and I'm just going to get a drink of water. And she just has, the kitchen's like open, it's like a studio kind of apartment. So she just pours herself a drink of water and before she sits back down and just sort of nurses it. Yeah, I think that's all I remember about the expedition itself. I mean, I know why I went there. I know what my theories were, and I wish I could remember if anything my theories came.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You said that you conducted your senior thesis on these ancients, and this is why you were part of the expedition.
Yeah.
Would you be able, perhaps, and I like gesture to Dahlia, like the rubbing. Would you be able, perhaps, to tell us a little bit about these?
I will show her what I found.
She looks at that and she nods. That looks like a rubbing from. I mean, the script is very familiar. It's made by the ancients for sure. I do remember Kaya saying there was another ziggurat somewhere tied to the plane of Giest. The planet of Giest, I guess I should say.
Not planet. Look over it.
Yeah. I mean, and she'll look at Vinny when she says that. I know, like the stars and everything, maybe know, like all of these planets. Many of the ancients said that the planets were their own individualist planes of existence, had their own civilizations on them, were tied to elements of magic and that sort of thing. And I think that is from that. And so one of my hypotheses were that there are multiple ziggurats all around the world with tied to different planets of sorts. But yeah, I think that might be from there.
What planet did she say?
Giest, Jieste.
Great. Thank you.
Chastity.
Yeah.
Could you
I mean,
just
yeah. Go ahead.
could you describe what Caius Bergeron looks like?
Yeah, he's a tall, blonde man, and she will gesture towards Alexias, and that horns, kind of like almost like his. Pale pink skin, very, very nicely dressed. He has a beard.
So he's not a dwarf.
It's not a dwarf.
Damn it.
No, not a dwarf. No.
Do you, by any chance, and I know this is kind of a shot in the dark, do you know of any dwarves with quite a long-barreled carbine gun? That sound like somebody you might have seen in Caius's.
No.
No.
No, I confess that I have not yet had the chance to go to Jacko to do any sort of studies over there. You know, Jacko is mostly tied to demonocracy. Kind of, it's one of these. You know, there's so many extinct civilizations in this world, like the demonocracy, the Golden Legions of Igor the Shimmering. There's the dragons that have gone extinct, the ancients, all of these things. So Drakkar and the demonocracy is not my area of expertise, so I don't visit them a lot. And I haven't seen any dwarves in Caius's envoy.
Okay. Anyone else?
Just because I'm not perhaps the most educated one of our group and we are with an expert, what were the ancients?
The ancients, I think my hypothesis is that they were the first civilization to exist on this world. And you can see her eyes just start to have like a little bit of twinkle in them. Like when you start talking to any like student of a subject that gets really excited about things.
Info dump me, come on.
Yeah, and I think they were just not a lot is known about them because there's no actual written language. There's just these hieroglyphics and stuff. But many of the ancients were actually, and she kind of looks to you, Emmanuel, orcs. They were orcs. The first people I do believe were orcs, and we actually found some mummified remains in the ziggurat down in Reserve. I know there's relics that you found, that I found, I found that we found a lot of gold relics throughout like any sites of ancient civilization. The interesting thing about the ancients is that no one has ever found a gold mine. So no one knows where the gold comes from and how it got there. And so my theory is that she gets like a little bit more excited and you see like a little corner of her lip kind of like clap a smile. So my theory is that maybe there was a far more advanced civilization. Aliens. Connected with this ancient civilization and
Where
had
is
a
Sanai?
series of trade. A series of
Honestly.
trade between the ancients and these alien beings, much more advanced. I mean, it would make sense, and then somehow, like that civilization, more advanced civilization, and the ancients, maybe they had a falling out or communication or trade stopped between them. I'm not sure, but that's kind of my idea. Maybe the culture just collapsed under the presence of these foreign allies. Maybe the aliens are still amongst us, or maybe that's where other peoples come from. I'm not sure yet, but they it just makes sense to me. Like ancients have gone extinct, much like other civilizations have gone extinct, with the dragons and bear, or like I said, the Golden Legions, the Eagle, the Shimmering, the Demonocracy. All of these people have all gone extinct. And I know that I did remember I took a visit to Crasilia once, and I remember there was a lot of the heresies that they talked about involved demonocracy, and she'll just keep going and going on.
Oh boy.
I'm just like
Hey
every
guys,
now,
reopen the box.
I'm
We
now
sure
every
did.
now and again just like going, yes, of course. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, and she says, I really think the Golden Legion of Igor, the Shimmering, had something to do with it as well. So maybe they were the aliens, because the Golden Legion had all of these other golden relics that were a part of, the things that the ancients found. So maybe it's that. I'm not sure.
Richard.
And I
Well,
yeah.
oh, sorry. This is
Sorry,
DM question.
I got. Oh, this is a DM question. Go ahead.
This is a DM question. Richard, while she's talking about all of this,
Mhm.
Quobbol would like to pay attention to what Naglfar is doing while listening to this.
Oh.
I want to hear what he thinks, being a fairly old being. I'm
Yeah.
not sure exactly where how
Where is
old,
he?
but
When
Inside
he's
of him.
not out.
I mean, like, he's in
Alive?
me.
Okay.
He's in me and can hear everything I say and do, and is always talking to me.
Right.
Just like
Terrifying.
Jesus.
Just like cheese.
I don't think I, as Lane, realized that he was always around. I kind of thought
no,
he
he's
was like
always
summoned thing.
is
That
he's summoned, but like he can physically be summoned, but he is always like he's within Quobbol and can see through Quobbol at all
I
times.
didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah.
So Quobbol, Naglfar has a couple of reactions to everything that's being said. The first one is when she talks about the bodies, you get like the sense of like perverse delight and just
Yeah.
being like, we should go see the bodies. We should go check them out.
I mean, we're going to need to see the bodies, but I mean, not for the reason that you want to see them.
Yeah. I think the second thing, he starts to get very, very annoyed with Zambia. Zambia starts going off in a little prattle, but then he falls silent, and you get the sense of why when she mentions the demonocracy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm just gonna
Hey,
if he
Frank?
says anything that makes him react, I'm gonna pay attention to that a little more closely as I
Hey Frank, how's it feel to have demon gobbles in your inside your frog body? You got Hans Zimmer right
third
fucking
thing,
inside you.
third thing that happens is I think he laughs a little bit dismissively when she talks about, like almost as if she is ignorant when she talks about Eagle the Shimmering.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
gonna make sense in like 50 episodes, yo.
I mean, we had Eagle the Shimmering staff for a minute.
A wand.
Or wand.
Wand.
Yep.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Now it's in
Okay.
evidence.
We could go get it if we say it's part of this case now.
Now it's a part of this case. Okay, interesting. I mean, Quobble's gonna keep it to himself because I'm pretty sure we shouldn't tell this lady that there's a monster that lives inside me. But
Probably
Oh,
not.
there's monsters that live inside all of us.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
but this one's like a literal
You can let
manifestation.
yours out is the problem.
Okay, cool. Just keep going.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's kind of like all she kind of mentions and talks about. And she will go into like the detailed minutiae of ancient culture, like if you want her to, but it's definitely just like the kind of food they consume, like maybe potential rituals they did, like as part of the cultural
Ma'am.
sport, everything. Yes.
I love this, and I would love dearly to listen to you continually. But I checked my watch. What time is it?
It's probably like, I guess maybe let's say 5:30.
We unfortunately do have another appointment. However, what you have given us in regards to the expedition and the ongoing case is incredibly useful. What I would ask is if any of us, myself, Vincent, Alexias, Quobbol, Dahlia, we also have another associate, Sanai, who is with us today. If we show up again, please do be willing to answer any more questions. You are an expert on many subjects. That would be very helpful for us. Yes.
Be happy to help. Do you think that she might be going back to the dig site?
It is a distinct possibility if our case takes us there. We
are going back to talk about that.
and that's why I said it's a possibility laying above the table.
If you do, would you mind just maybe bringing my journal back?
Anything that we
Borrowing
return,
not the bodies of my friends.
anything that we bring back, of course, including the bodies of whoever unfortunately was left behind. As long as it is not dangerous or pertaining to an ongoing case, we will of course release it back to its rightful owners, and you will be able to see the your past friends and have some closure there.
Okay, thank you. Be happy to help however I can.
I extend a hand for like a handshake if she's willing.
I should look at you, Vinny. I know you said you like. I don't know. I think like there's something about stars, maybe. In that ziggurat, I'm not sure what, but do you have any books or papers, anything about them that you might be willing to lend me? I could use some more reading material.
I don't write a lot of things down, nor do I read a lot. It's more feelings and hopes. But you know what? If you go to the constabulary and talk to the front desk woman, her name is Peggy, and tell her I sent you. I'm Vincent, like I said. And ask for a book on the planets, I'm sure, and she'll assist.
Okay. I will. Maybe do you think she would be open to just a letter instead? I don't know if I want to leave just yet.
I'll take care of it. How about
Okay.
I'll just do this and I'll bring it back tomorrow?
Sure, that'd be good. Thank you.
Maybe the day after. We do have a couple of things on our list, and
Mhm,
it takes Peggy a couple of days to get stuff from the library. In the next couple of days, I'll deliver you a book or two.
Okay, thank you. That would be great.
And then you just write me a letter when you're done with it, and then I'll come get it.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, guys.
As she looks at you all and see no more questions, does the Midwestern Bob?
I'm helping like usher people to the door. Thank you again very much, Zambia.
I'll bring you books. Don't worry. I'll see you soon. Okay.
You hear the door shut behind you as you exit, and then like a little latch, another latch, and the click of the lock.
Yeah.
I feel like we got a lot more out of her than I was expecting. You all right? Let's go.
It was quite a lot, actually, for someone who cannot remember anything and little troubling, maybe. I need a secret.
Well, I mean, it seems to me like obviously there is some magical or traumatic cause for the amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
We are not outside of her door.
We're not
No,
outside of her.
this is walk and talk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So not to add to the troubling aspects of a lot of things. Nagy had some reactions to what she was talking about. Because he's rather old, and I think he might actually have some in-person insights to this time period, at least as far back as the demonocracy.
Oh, right. That's fun.
And what were these?
Well, first was the thing about the bodies, but it's how he normally reacts to bodies, which is unsettling. The second was pride when she was mentioning the demonocracy.
Sure.
And then the third was almost like a like he was like she was saying something about can you like remind me exactly what it was, the third thing? It's like he was
Egal the Golden or something.
Yeah.
All the shimmering. That he was laughing at her, I guess.
Yeah, he was basically looking at her with a bit of contempt about her observations on Egal's shimmering.
About her ancient aliens conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the Egal the shimmering thing is a demon related thing, so that would make sense if he would know about that.
So he might have more insight on that. I don't know how much he'll be willing to talk about it because he knows what we want.
Well, the main thing that we got information about was the ziggurats, which isn't related really to the demons, it seems like. But I thought the more pressing issue was that if I agree with Emmanuel that her mind has been compromised and now she knows all of our faces and our names. So I find that troubling.
Do you think we are in the newspaper?
Right, but I don't know that she's reading that. But I know that she knows who we are now, and that we have a vested interest in the ziggurats, and that we might even be going there. Can we talk about that for a moment?
We might be.
She doesn't even leave the house.
That doesn't
She
mean
is left. But
It doesn't mean that she can't pass this information on to someone who does. Maybe someone who walks around with her long-barreled rifle.
Alexias, I deeply respect your paranoia, but I think any of us could body slam that young woman.
I don't
That's
think
not-
Alexias is worried about the young woman attacking us.
I'm worried about the information she now has about us.
That we are RAC officers that are very recognizable and are investigating a case that we have been openly investigating.
Well, yes, but not quite as openly as this, I feel. Especially when this seems close to the heart of the thing. And there are clearly vested powers interested in keeping things under wraps.
I wanted to split the party and have only some of us go here, so you could have remained more anonymous, but I guess we're past that now.
I'm going to smoke my cigarette, and whatever happens, happens. I've spoken my piece. That is all I have to say.
I will lie more if that is what you're asking me to do, but I thought we were on an honesty kick.
Not me.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
Rules for me and not for you. That is how it happens.
I'll follow Alexias if you like go walk off to have your cigarette. I imagined. What, Alexias?
Hmm?
What are you worried about?
I'm worried about the fact that we are messing with powers that we do not yet understand. And I know that we have to seek them out. I'm aware of that. I just think we may be able to go about it a little bit more carefully. So, cigarette?
I'm okay right now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. Is there anything you need?
I don't think so. I'm just prepping myself to lie some more.
Are the rest of us just kind of like standing like 10 feet away while you're smoking?
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are
I
doing.
thought we were in the car and
Waiting for him to finish.
smoking
You're
in
in
the
the car.
That's fine.
Oh, I thought you stormed off to smoke just to get.
I like that story more. So yeah,
We're
sitting
probably
car,
in the
I gotta have
wagon.
to go have a smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that story. I think that's more interesting.
Great. Yeah, I thought this was a moment between you and Vinny.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking because I wanted to say something to Quobbol. I wasn't sure how private we were at the moment.
Yeah. I think me and Vinny are off on
Okay.
everything.
Okay,
I'm
I'll hold on
hanging
to it then.
Okay. Well, if you need help lying, just tell me. Tell me what it is.
May lean on you a little bit. Whatever is happening here with this meeting at the Lanternwood station, it's already involved me putting on an alternate personality. We may need your disguise kit at that point.
Okay. I'm just not allowed to do one anymore. Even though, anyway, we've talked about it.
It worked so well.
And I've told her so many times it was a compliment, but I won't even say her name.
No, that's probably for the best.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you have your I'll let you have your minute and I'll give like a little yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost done with this. It'll only take a second.
It's like a full cigarette.
Really sucks him down.
It's like I just started a new one. It's nothing but ash anyway.
You just get really depressed and you just,
Yeah.
Jeez.
I can
Have you
feel
any
the
other
cancer.
Are there any other conversations that's happened on the way to the Lanternwood station?
Nope.
Am I still posing as your wife?
If you want, I think it's better to have two of us in there than just one.
Oh, now that you're here, I want to show you, and I'm gonna start showing Vinny Deck of Fortune.
Oh no!
Card game.
Vinny.
And I even got you a couple packs. Look at the art on the cards.
Oh my god. I have a spell that can make us excellent at this.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
I look to Dahlia.
I don't. I can't do anything about this.
Can I open these or are these ones collectibles?
Oh my god.
No, these are extra packs that I bought. I bought a whole bunch. They all have different colors.
Rip them open and can we like sit next to each other looking at them?
Looking through the cards.
It's really cute, but
If you guys would like, I can put my shield between you and you can use that as like a table to
As a
like,
table.
play.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will interject to ask questions because I don't think Goodfellow, he's 62. He doesn't fucking get this
All right,
shit.
but this is a creature card. It has a power and toughness.
Is this like Bokar? Are you trying to match?
No, you're like fighting each. It's a card game.
You just
Focus
keep
pumpkin.
explaining, and I'll try to understand.
Quobbol was going to try and explain it to him.
At the end, I still don't, but I appreciate the effort.
Alexias and I are sitting at the other side of the car, just staring at each other.
This is going to be our downfall. We realize this.
I'm never gonna have
All
any
of the extra
left
money that we make
anymore.
in this, in our jobs,
I
is going to
have-
this.
So much
Vinny
money.
has so much money out of all
We've
of us.
been saving the whole time.
Money doesn't mean anything to Vinny.
I have 112 gold. Let's go fucking crazy.
Why did you make me try to buy the Badger gun when you had 100 gold?
We thought it
I
would be
was gonna-
funny.
I was gonna pay for it for you, just
Oh, I
to
forgot.
bother
Okay.
you.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. I put down the deposit, remember?
That's true. Fair enough.
Money doesn't mean anything really to Vinny and his tribe. So
Respect.
Oh god.
I think it's about this time you kind of arrive at the Lanternwood subway station. It is a station. It's a subway station is currently under construction at the moment, but the afternoon rains have sent the construction crews and the guards home. So it is just like a gate in a wooden fence that hangs open to the construction yard, and within you can see like a massive pit that's been dug for a future train station. There's a few steel and stone columns that rise to suggest like what looks to be the skeleton of a future building that is in the process of being worked on. I think all that really is there's like kind of like a flapping top over these pillars, just to kind of create like a makeshift roof of sorts to keep the pit itself from flooding. There's stacks of lumber, bricks, and girders that provide that are just like scattered all over that the construction crews have been working on. As you sort of like pull up to this spot, most of the area around it is pretty empty. The city had bought out like the entire like blocks around it so they could build the station itself. And then they were going to build like little restaurants and sort of make it like you get off the train, here's some restaurants, coffee shop, shopping, that kind of like a little district of its own. But as you get off, you can actually, as you look through the windows, or Vinny, because you're up on the top in the rain, I don't know if you have a hood or a hat or something to protect you from the
I think
rain.
I'm in the car right now because we're playing card.
That's right. You're in the
Yeah,
car.
I didn't drive this
So
time.
hat what's over there,
have to
like
drive
a
in the
hood,
rain.
it's kind of pulled low over. Yeah. It's fine. He enjoys it.
The boy can do it in the rain.
The boy.
It's got a little hoodie.
Our
Like
sweet
a little rain
boy.
hoodie. But you can see through the
That's cool.
windows that there are like figures inside the construction. And I assume that you don't pull up your carriage of archly emblazoned on it right at the construction.
not?
site. So I'm assuming you park far enough away, but it's still good enough distance, still enough light that you can see figures in the station itself. Not that many, they look to be like maybe 4 or so, just in the station. But you would definitely need to get closer to have any sense of a good look.
Can even with it raining, can we do a quick like look around for potential entry exit points if things go tits up here?
Sure.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a perception check if you like.
That's not my best thing.
I'll do one. I'm okay at that.
Yeah.
Let's look around, baby. Oh, come on. That was so
Hero point.
mean.
Hero point. We have 2.
Yeah, I get.
If you want
This was
to, if you want
alright.
to. Yeah. It's not the worst.
This is alright. If I have to come in with you and lie more, I might want to keep those.
You have a great point there, and I think you will. So
I think the plan is to dress you up a bit more, or was that not?
Well, now that Vinny's here, and
now
has
that Benny's here,
disguised
yeah.
it, maybe I can look less like I do in the papers. I won't have to rely on the power of racism to get me out of a jam.
I thought you had the disguise kit.
I don't.
All right. Based on those perception rolls, Dahlia, I don't think you can really get a
No.
sense how much it's in there. Alexias, there's really just like one entrance to this
Yeah.
pit, which
Great.
is the
Great
station.
point. Fantastic.
Love it.
Okay, so Dahlia and I are going in.
Yeah.
Where do we stay?
That is a great question. I'm not sure.
Because if we stay here, we can't help when things go badly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a slight on anybody. Things just always go badly with
No,
us.
absolutely. I would rather.
So I would like to be present so that way if like somebody's going to fire arrows at you, I can stand between them.
Mhm.
It's absolutely better to be prepared for the worst.
Are you saying, Emmanuel, that you wish to go inside with us?
I'm there is no amount of disguise. Zing.
Oh, that's so true, though.
I listen. It is. I have been talking to my friend Big Mustard about recognizing your weaknesses. That is, I am not a good infiltrator. But I would like to be close by. If
Right.
perhaps we could get some sort of trash box for me to sit under that is inconspicuous, and then I can throw it off when people, just something where I can just wait.
Right. Trash.
Is there a lot of garbage in this place that I can
There's
just
a lot of construction sites, so there'll
Yeah.
definitely be a lot of garbage and detritus.
Yeah, like a tarp or something that's just blowing there in the wind.
and don't look at the orc's feet that are definitely poking out from under the tarp.
Yeah. Don't look at the orc behind the curtain. Yes. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. If somehow the rest of you also maybe take up some sort of position around without necessarily going inside where you can see in case, and maybe hear.
Because we're like an hour ahead of time, right? This would be perfect time for us to
Right.
set up before they get here, before the actual period. and-
Exactly.
and-
We have a couple of minutes. We don't have to go in right this minute, although we can go anytime before 7.
Yes.
So if we go in now, it's on. So if we want to set up, now is the time.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
big pile of trash for Goodfellow or some tarp for me. We could have something for. Honestly, we could just put a big mustache on Quobbol.
Do frogs grow mustaches?
This one does.
I like it. I like it. Surely we have a mustache in the disguise kit.
I do like to imagine that Quobble's cousin Nibble is just Quobble with a mustache. So
Why don't
So
you
you're-
just go
you're
as your
selling.
cousin? Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So. Okay. So what is the exact plan? What is everyone doing right now?
That's a good question,
It's
Richard.
a great question. Dolly and I are definitely going to go in disguise.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You guys are doing the talking to the dealer.
Right. We were the ones that went in to start with to make the connection to get
And I guess-
directed here.
If Dahlia would rather not do it, someone else can. I would like someone to come with me, but I have to go.
I'm fine with going in with you. I am. I just don't want to get recognized. And that was the problem last time.
Right.
They said, don't you look familiar?
Mhm.
Because, face in the paper.
Right.
Okay, and Emmanuel's gonna stay outside, trying to just.
Richard,
Oh.
I would actually like to. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Lauren, but I haven't.
No.
So there's a lot of construction going on at the site actively right now.
No.
No, there's
Construction
not.
crews have left for the day.
Oh, never mind.
Raining.
I was
Raining.
thinking
You're going to grab a hard hat. And...
You were going to go full in.
that'd be plan B. The first plan was I have like connections with various like labor, especially like through the dockers, to maybe like help come up with a better way or like get me in a safer way, but they're not here, so that's a not start.
Right.
Sorry, Lauren, you were gonna say something.
Oh no, you're fine. I was just trying to like piece out like if you're gonna be outside and Alexias and Dahlia are gonna do the talking. Quobbol and I can be inside, like we're waiting for another train. Not even together, but just maybe like positioned on two different ends of the train station. So
Yeah,
that
so let me really, sorry to interrupt real quick, just a point of
Yeah.
clarification. There is no trains there right now. The station is under construction. It's being built to start a subway train station there. So there's basically nothing there right
So it
now.
wouldn't make sense if we're both
so we
there
would
waiting
look
for a
really
train.
suspicious if we
Yeah.
were waiting for a train.
You
That
could
would
be
a red
very-
flag.
You could be very confused tourists.
That is true.
We could be confused tourists.
I thought you said the train was supposed to be here.
Why don't you do it? Look at that one.
I thought the train was supposed to be here. What is going? My clanky ass plate armor.
Yeah, no one will know that you're a cop.
See, I'm the red herring.
Know that you're a cop.
I'm the red herring. They'll know that I'm the cop, and they'll think, well, these other 4 people can't be cops. Because that,
Right, because
That'd be
that one's
really
where it was,
easy.
yeah.
I like this idea.
Don't they look kind of like the same people that were in the paper though? It's kind of
Yeah.
No, that one's
Yeah. Then we just pulled the racism card again. Except
again.
with different.
You think all orcs and full plates look the same?
Mhm.
Well, could
You
we
think
look
all
like,
frogs in sweaters look the same?
could we look like we're construction of the
Well, they've all gone home.
Yeah, they've all
They have all gone
Yeah,
home.
they all went home. But maybe you left something behind? I don't know.
okay.
Listen, I would love for that to be our truth, and we could be the late night construction crew. But I think Richard said no to that point.
He
Hold
made
on.
it very pointed. Hey, they all went home.
Hold
He's just
on,
looking for more reasons to TPK.
Hold on, they're all gone. There's nobody to say that we're not the late night construction crew. Let's get some pickaxes and hammers, yo. Get some hard hats.
High vis
Alright.
best, baby.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is gonna go great.
It'd be
I
awesome.
love this.
Are there any other gods that you can try to impersonate, Vinny, that would just really cause problems later on?
Yeah. Who should I be next? I would love to get cursed by another member of the,
Silly court.
yeah.
Once a case. Once a case.
Okay. While we're trying to figure this out, Vinny, do you have your makeup kit on you, by chance?
You had the makeup kit. Do I?
I
Do I?
don't anymore. I
Do
got
I?
rid of it because I can do this now, and then mirrors pop up all over my body and change my appearance.
You do
Yeah.
that to me.
No,
don't
this is
remember
just for
ever-
me.
Having a makeup kit. Did you give me one after you got rid of yours?
I don't think anyone has a makeup kit.
I had the
Oh, no,
disguise kit
you did.
for a while.
Yeah.
I
You
definitely
know what it
did.
was? I thought Beanie had a makeup kit, but what you did was just covered yourself in mud.
Right.
That's what it was.
That's different.
Hey, that's
Not
not a
quite
makeup
as
kit.
useful.
That's not a disguise. kit.
Maybe we could have kept the disguise kit in like.
I
Emmanuel's
will say
package.
this, I think if you would like to sort of retcon that, just because you had a day, you're going to go back undercover from
Right.
yesterday when you had the Dahlia.
Oh,
If someone wants to pay for a disguise kit, they can.
Like I said, I've got the money.
Disguise
to pay for
kit
it.
is
I can't believe you. You
two
just
gold
threw yours
pieces.
out.
Go.
few gold pieces.
I'll do it.
Sugar
Okay.
Daddy Vinny.
I used to have one, and then I got rid of it
Okay.
because I was like, I'm not need it.
It
He
also
just
makes
threw away
sense.
his Ben Nye box, and we all we didn't even.
There's a
think of it.
time you have to part with it. You can't keep it. For
You can't
20
keep
years.
it forever.
It'll make your eyes bleed.
We could say that you ran out of the makeup, like, because it does run out eventually. So, like,
Yeah.
you ran out of it, and you were just like, well, I don't need it.
It would make sense that I would also buy this.
Yeah.
Like,
Go ahead.
okay.
After the Muckman, you're like, well, now I can do real things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
love
but go
them.
ahead. We can retcon that. I think it's absolutely a doable thing. You're in a city. You'd be able to buy it if you needed to. So I'll go ahead and buy that disguise kit. Sabine, you have a disguise kit, and you are going to put a disguise on. Dahlia.
Me.
Yeah.
Now,
Where
can I
is-
help? Can I
Right.
help? Just with the makeup, maybe.
So what I'm going to need,
Makeover.
you can absolutely help if you'd like to, or you can take the disguise kit and do it yourself, whichever you prefer.
Either way, I'm happy to let Vinny do it, but I do want to help in that case. I want to be involved.
So Vinny, do you want to do the makeup?
Sorry, I'm trying to find it in the thing. I got distracted. Let me look at my proficiencies before I say yes.
It would be deception.
Yeah.
I only have a +2, so I feel like
Okay, so I'll do it.
you do it, and I'll help, or I'll cast guidance on you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Excellent.
Great. Love
Yeah.
those.
You cast that first, yeah?
Yeah,
You do.
but I don't. Did it cast? Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, and then you drag the guidance onto your sheet.
I can't.
Okay, I do that. Sorry, it's not dragging for me.
I think you probably need to drag it onto your token. If you give me a second, I'll put your tokens on the map. But
Thank
you
you.
can just eventually add +1, so it's fine.
Okay,
Just remember you're immune to guidance for an hour now.
that's fine.
Let's go.
This is the first time I think you've ever cast it on me
Ooh,
that I can remember.
Nice.
Okay, so it's a +1 to this because I don't have it yet. Whatever.
Ooh.
We are rolling very well right now, guys.
29. Okay.
Except for me.
I'll let you describe however you want to disguise Dahlia, however you want.
Okay, so I would like to do this with Dahlia's help.
Yeah.
I want you to really be involved. It's a collaborative process.
It's a collaboration, absolutely. What does your wife look like? You can craft.
So I'll turn myself back into the guy that I was before. Specifically, big thing is no horns, but then everything else is just kind of like middle class. What is it? Whoa, darling!
Oh,
Well,
here
that's
we
his
go
big
again.
voice, right? Right, darling.
Yes, that was it.
That was the voice.
It wasn't
was the
it.
voice,
I think it's
wasn't it?
Lots of teeth. Lots of teeth. It's
I
a
would-
nicely.
I wouldn't marry you with that voice.
Well, that's all right. Wouldn't marry you
You
either.
don't have to marry him. I married him.
Uh,
No, I'm doing it.
There it is. There it is. Yes, good. So, I want to change all the major elements of your like major features so that you're
Yeah.
unrecognizable as you.
Yeah. Great.
I think the only thing that we can't mess with is height, obviously. But like change hair color, throw on a wig, maybe a pixie cut,
Cute.
something. I don't know. We'll do
Alright.
makeup. We'll do some contouring. We'll change this all up.
All right, so we do like a she's all that montage.
Yeah.
And
I put the glasses off and I'm
Glasses
hotter.
off, no one knows who you are anymore. You're a different person.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Amanda Bynes, since she's the man?
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Maybe
alright.
not that short of
I
a
think you take a step back and you are pretty impressed with this. I would say that is technically a critical success on that, so you're feeling pretty good about it. Well, Dahlia looks like a whole new woman.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing about that with the critical success, can we make it waterproof?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't wash off
That
in
is
the
such a
rain.
good thing to check.
That is what I would like the critical success to go to, is that it doesn't wash
My
off in the rain.
mascara red. How embarrassing.
How
I mean, there's like
embarrassing.
slopes over the entire construction area, so you don't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, we're just gonna walk over there.
Here we go. Flawless.
Okay.
Darling. My pixie cut white.
Darling.
Alright, so Alexias and Dahlia begin to head over to the construction yard, into the construction yard is up.
So loud.
What are the other three of you doing?
Is there like a big
I'm-
box that I can just sit under?
If you would
You're gonna go
try
metal
to know all of this, you can absolutely try stealth check if you'd like.
I feel like Quobbol and Vinny can probably sneak a little bit.
Or hide under some.
If you're gonna get a
thing.
little closer.
All three of us get boxes.
Okay.
We're gonna solid snake it for sure.
in
Right.
various-
Various sized boxes.
just in a row,
So
right?
possibly-
Well, it's small, and huge. All right, yeah, sure, fuck it. This is
Alright.
fun.
Well, have all three of you make stealth checks for me.
Great. And
I'll
cast
let you
guidance
guys-
on myself.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Emmanuel.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
Let me
I'm-
do that real quick.
I will also remind us all that we have, I got us all flare beacons. So if something does go off and maybe some of us are not able to get in range, we would all be able to pop off there.
I personally would not recommend setting off a flare beacon under a canvas top, but you do you.
Fair.
Alright, let's
Listen, it'll be it'll be visible.
let's see
It
how
could definitely be visible.
this
Okay.
goes.
And
So
let's
it's-
see the stealth checks. I have two hero points. If you would like to reroll them, you
Hold on,
absolutely
hold
can.
on. Vinny, before
I
you
would like to use
roll,
a hero point.
I have sting your praises. So for both of you,
Again.
I can make both of you reroll without using a hero point in case you want to save them. Because
Oh,
shit might pop off here.
yeah.
Okay.
That's also supposed to be a 10 because I cast guidance on myself and it's not happening. But
And this bonus, you get a +1 circumstance bonus. It stacks with the +1 from guidance.
perfect. I'll reroll.
I'll take a reroll.
Get out of here. That's a
That's it.
4.
Shut up.
24.
Yeah,
Nobody
like
sees Vinny.
Once again, Quobbol, same
Oh,
exact number.
Quobbol, baby.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
You can't.
I
You can't.
can't.
Oh, no, you
Sting
can't.
praises is a fortune effect.
Fortune rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
But you did get to save a hero point. Then let's see what I fucking
So
roll.
sorry.
It's not that bad. I at least get a +8.
Yeah, it's better than it could have been.
I do have guidance.
Oof.
Ooh.
Mm, mm. I'm
I'll
sorry,
move your-
I don't have any kitty pendants I could.
I'm gonna hero point. Come on.
Come on.
Come
You love
on.
him.
Come on.
Hey.
No.
So,
That's
we have a
right.
natural 20 from Vinny, a 14 from Quobbol, and a 7 after the hero point from Emmanuel.
Right. Vinny vanishes.
Oh.
Quobble's pretty okay.
And then a clanking box is just
Vinny,
running
I
around.
get lost.
Out of a person box.
Hello, am I going the right way?
In Quobbol, I think you duck behind a pretty large bunch of things, grab like a little box, just kind of like cover your stuff rain a little bit. Emmanuel, you find that you can't find any boxes your size, so there's like a sort of pillar that you kind of like figure that you're gonna hide yourself behind, and Vinny and Quobbol can both see like your arms sticking out either side of the pillar.
We haven't gotten to the level of technology where we have refrigerators, so I can't get a refrigerator box.
That's what the problem is.
That's
Of all of our problems, it's this.
if this was 20 years in the future, we'd be golden.
We've done.
There are ice boxes.
Can I hide one of those?
There's no icebox on the construction site, but there are ice boxes. It's
Cheap
just like
ass-
naturally enchanted rods
cheap
inside
ass
like boxes.
construction
All right, so anyways, Dahlia and Alexias, you begin to head into the construction site.
Mhm.
As you do, you see what looks to be a average-sized woman with this very thick hair, black hair, and very proper Victorian dress jacket over it. She is flanked on outside by two men wearing heavy jackets, sort of top hats, kind of tilted low of the face, kind of keep rain out of their eyes, and what looks to be this hulking, massive man in this very heavy hooded cloak.
You said
All kinds of-
masked man?
Massive.
Hulking massive
Massive man.
massive man. And this hooded
Massive.
cloak that's kind of pulled over, who's just sort of like standing behind like all three of them. It's very, very intimidating. Like we're talking a good 8 feet tall. Looks like massive, about half as wide as well, just standing up there. I think this is where we're going to take our 10-minute break.
It occurs to me that we should have gotten some gold before we went in here, but this will be fine.
Oops.
Everything will be fine.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, but you're not with us.
All right. So
Let me
this
go
is
make
our
gold
10-minute break. So let's wave goodbye to everyone in the audience. We'll be seeing you in 10 minutes
Bye.
at 7:59, 8 o'clock. We'll just say 8 o'clock.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Okay, bye bye.
Kim has joined us on video, so we get to see her face. Yay! So when we left off, Lexus and when we left off, Vincent vanished. They are there somewhere in the ether. Quobbol was able to find a pretty decent hiding spot, and Emmanuel with the rest of our brothers. So Alexias and Dahlia, the two of you sort of in your disguises, very well done disguises, make your way into the construction site. And you see these figures. I think the way it's kind of laid out is you enter and then there's like into the pit where the actual construction of the subway station is being taken place. And there's another pit that looks to have like the actual railway tracks into it. And there's like a wooden bridge that spans this. They are on the other side of this smaller pit, and you're on the other side. And you see the woman just kind of look up as you enter and just sort of beckon you a little closer. And as soon as you get to like the edge of that,
Come on.
Hold on. And she said, I assume you are the potential buyers.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Right. What are you in the market for?
Well, a little bit of everything, you know. Mostly
I'm
though, we're
interested
wondering.
in what you have to offer.
I mean, we have weapons and there's like relics and artifacts of varying sorts. Be happy to sell if you have the coin.
Well,
We got the coin.
deception.
Great. Go ahead. Let's do our first deception check for this.
Great, let's go.
Oh,
It'll be fine.
We're getting started so fast. We're gonna do fun.
28. Wow.
We got the coin.
Great.
You don't even need to see the coin. That's how much coin.
28 from Alexis, 25 from Dahlia. She kind of gives a nod. All right, come on across.
Move across.
All right, she pass over. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there? I know that below us is like the construction zone. That's it, though, right? There's not like, you know, pool full of piranhas like we've dealt with before.
I would say it's a pretty steep drop. It's like from the bridge down, I would say it's probably about a good 15 feet.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't kill you.
No, I would say about 30 feet drop. So
Wow.
that's a 30-foot
That
drop from
hurt.
the bridge.
That would
So the
hurt.
way it is the entire construction site is over here, and then which is already in a pit because they're digging,
Right.
and then it's more, and then a deeper pit where the actual train tracks are that would be running.
Ah, yes, I see.
So, but the bridge itself is on like the top level of this construction site pit, so it's 30 feet above the actual train tracks. So you're able to cross over without any issue. And as you get closer, you can tell that this hulking figure is not a man at all. You can actually see the black steel of the golem,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sort of like, and you
Room
can
is
hear
like
the
room.
sounds of the snoring and everything. And every now and then you see like this little drip of like black fluid kind of drip out of its feet in between like the creases and the cracks in the plates that have these little motes of wet light in them.
Great.
And so the woman nods and gestures him over and looks over to the golem, gives the golem like a quick gesture. The golem just immediately turns around, heads back a few steps, and there is this canvas covered box of some sort.
Great.
Pulls the canvas over, off, opens the box. And the woman just says, feel free to take a look. Let me know if anything grabs your interest.
Absolutely, we will. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
All right, so you walk over to the box, and a lot of the box is weapons, very, very exotic or rare weapons, like gun blades, or blade gun combos, and different kinds of pistols, guns of that kind of sort. But I think the things that catch your eye the most are the two items that seem to be very, very old in nature.
Yes,
One
that's
is their sword, it's a stone sword that has all of these sort of like almost like a sawtooth blade, but the blade itself is stone as well. It's not like a blade that's used to cut. It's a blade that's just used to bludgeon people to death.
Yep.
And the other looks to be this golden amulet that is on this iron chain.
Mm-hmm.
She has both. No?
Great. Perfect. So yeah, obviously we look at those and they're like,
Mm,
They're like, exactly.
significant eye contact.
Huh. But I kind of don't want to play this too obvious up front. Dahlia, go with me on this. And if you want to do anything
You're
else,
taking
please
the
go ahead.
lead.
I'm just gonna be like as we're like looking at it, like, oh yes, John's sword. I see. Okay, amulet. And like kind of like looking at the thing, and just like, Well, these are very interesting, and I pointed some of the gun blades, right?
Mhm.
What's it? How do you even use that? Is it a sword or is it a gun?
They are very, very difficult to use. I know these are tracking weapons that have been imported here through some contacts that I have.
Yeah, they look
Where
like.
did they come from? I've never seen them like this.
No, I mean, they're kind of a new invention out in Jacker.
Ah,
Just they have a blade on it and a weapon, but due to the nature of the delicateness of the weapon, you have to switch the modes to like make sure that you fire first, switch mode, and then attack with the blade. Otherwise, you risk actually damaging the firing mechanism.
Oh, yeah, and you're
Yeah.
just now, I'd imagine.
right.
I mean, these look like you need someone to show you how to use them. Before you just, pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what's this here? What's this here? I point to some of the pistols. I'm like, are these also from Dracker?
Most of them are from Jacker, yes. I think a few of them, I'm not entirely sure where they're from. We found them, shall we say.
All right. And then, oh, this looks too heavy to even pick up. And I point to the stone sword.
Oh, I could never.
How would you even use that thing?
You're free to pick it up if you'd like.
Is it? Do you think I
I'm gonna
can?
pick up
Is
with
it?
it.
I think you might. I don't know about you.
No.
It's twice as
I'm
big
not
as
gonna
you,
try.
twice as big as you.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay. So I'll reach out and like try, but I'm being very ginger with it, like I'm scared of it. Like I've never seen a real weapon before.
She just kind of nods, and you actually hear like the two other men that are behind her says, "Fucking rich nobles."
That's exactly what I want them to say. That's exactly what I want them to think. Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
More money than they know what to do with. And you pick it lift it up. This thing is heavy as fuck. It is just like feel your like muscles just kind of straining under it.
Yeah.
It would take like someone like Emmanuel probably would be able to build it, but
Yeah, there's no way that I can. Looking at these bozos, could any of them wield it other than the golem, of course? Like, is this something that looks like they would be able to easily use?
I think if you look over, why don't you make me a perception check?
Okay.
How will are
Well, yeah,
men?
tell me about the men, please.
And so why don't you make me a perception check as well, Dahlia?
Yeah, I'm trying. Why won't you do the thing? Roll it.
Alright, cool.
Uh,
Alright, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of extra information, Dahlia, because of that's odd. That's the thing.
no.
Alright, great.
That's such a good
And
feat.
Dahlia, as you sort of look at these other people, just to kind of get a sense of like strengths, weaknesses, everything, you see that the woman herself seems to be fairly unarmed. She doesn't have any weapons on her at all. The two men behind her that are flanking her on either side of her have pistols that are currently holstered in their back. However, as they are kind of like talking, like whispering to each other about the two of you, you do notice like one of them, when he holds up his hand, has like a little tattoo on the inside of his wrist of the letter K. The golem is clearly golem. You don't think like either of these men are necessarily built to like lift that kind of sword up, the guns and shirt, they'll probably know how to use them. I think though, Dahlia, as you are looking at something, you're like, what's that under her shirt? That's odd.
Mm-hmm.
And you see like the outline of it looks like a chain, like around her neck, that kind of like, and there's like a pendant tucked in her shirt that is roughly the same size as those iron pendants that you've seen before.
Mm-hmm. So annoying.
Alright.
But the thread. Okay.
Wait, can I reiterate though? Could either of these men or this woman lift this sword and do anything with it?
I mean, they could lift it, but using it is a completely different thing.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
so Emmanuel is really the only humanoid that we have around who could potentially use this. The golem's an issue, like we knew it would be.
Obviously.
But that's good to know. That's good to know.
Above the table, do we remember what we didn't do last time we fought one of these golems?
Yeah.
Heal it.
I healed it till death.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's,
Yeah.
that's how
I'm not
recommended to get there.
at all.
Yeah.
I'm
Listen, I
not
just wanna-
this mother-
I just want to remind us of what it's weak to so that we don't die.
Yeah, no. It's
I
good.
hope we don't pop off right now, but we'll see.
That's
Yeah, no.
all I'm watching.
The goal is to not pop off at a given moment. Because we want to know more about this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hiding behind a wet plank of wood right now.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna kind of like, lift it up like, oh, hey, could do some damage, but not for me. Not for me, I think.
Back to you, love.
I mean, I personally think you strike quite the figure with that. If you keep training with it, you might be able to use it.
Oh, really now? I'd like to give off a little bit of the vibe of like I'm easy to play. And like down for any sort of flirtation. Like, oh, that's very nice of you to say.
She's thinking through that. She kind of looks at Dahlia, a little confused at that. And
Oh, yeah, it was
I-
a great figure.
right. But if you're interested,
Oh,
it'd
I'm
be a great
into it
piece
too.
for your mantle. I know there's a lot of people that like to traffic or like purchase these kind of like old art or relics just display as your solo status.
Also from Jacko? Are they all from Jacko?
Oh, and those two, the old stuff is not from Jacko now.
Oh.
was it from then?
Doesn't matter.
Well, if I'm gonna display it,
Yeah, like you want
I
to.
think it's
People
very,
have-
very clearly relics from like some big side of ancients or something that we've managed to acquire last time.
oh,
I can
Interesting.
guarantee you their authenticity.
Okay.
all right. And they won't get me in any trouble,
No, not at all.
even if they're hanging above the mantle.
No, I think you'd be fine.
All right. We do get some high rolling folks coming through from time to time. Wouldn't want to stir up any suspicion. You know what I mean?
Right, like you say you can guarantee that authenticity. Do you have like, do you have like the provenance and like?
Yeah, throw
If you
provenance
really
down.
need one, I would be happy to acquire you a certificate of authenticity. But honestly, the guarantee is my own personal guarantee that they are absolutely 100% real ancient relics.
Anything coming out of your mouth, I believe it.
Thank you.
You are too much sometimes, darling.
Well, you like it.
Guilty as charged.
Tell us
The
about
two
this
guys in the
then.
back, these fucking assholes, I bet they're swingers, like all the rich people are.
Yeah.
Also,
Great.
Are we out rally hunting or unicorn hunting? Who's
Who's to say? We saw you from across the abandoned station.
We love your
I
vibe.
like your vibe.
Really like your vibe. What's this then? What's this then? And I point to the gold amulet.
Oh,
No,
that's
what's
another amulet. I mean, I think it would look great around your wife's neck if you would like to buy it for her.
Well, can I see? Can I touch it?
Sure.
All right. Pick it up and kind of like hold it up next to your neck a little bit. Yeah, I think it would look pretty good. Yeah, it looked mighty fine. It would look mighty fine
Wouldn't it, though?
around your neck.
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah,
shall
try
we?
it on.
Is it really
Is that all right? Is that all right? We try it on.
All right. That's fine.
All right, all right.
I mean, I'm right here. Where am I going to go?
Yeah. That's fine. That's it. Looks great. It's actually a little bit big and gaudy around your neck, but it looks good. She's like, it looks good.
Wait, was that in game that she said it was big and gaudy, or was that?
That was a Richard thing. That was a Richard thing. Richard says it looks big and gaudy. She says, oh, it looks good.
All right. Quick question. The guns and all of that business that are just lying there, how are they arranged and are they loaded? Or is that something that I would know?
They are not loaded.
Okay.
You would have to purchase your own ammunition, but the good news is they use standard ammunition.
Oh, the good news. Yes, I'm going to be buying a lot from these people.
Yeah, I know.
I got 2 silver coins to my name.
I don't
Don't
know
let
why
them know.
that. No, that's what we roll to lie.
We're not here because we actually have money.
How are you guys so poor?
have
We get paid.
9 silver. Excuse
Okay,
I buy
no, no,
stuff.
no. But Dahlia lost all of her money to save my life.
I paid for Vinny's life,
Yeah.
and then I never got any money back. I
I
brought
would-
an old one tonight.
I
And
would
silver
pay
one. No, it's fine. I haven't needed it somehow.
Okay.
I look at all of your ACs and I keep thinking, like, yes, you all need it. Yes, you all need to increase your.
I've
Look,
been increasing other things. Thank you very
yeah,
much.
I bought that +1 for my rapier. That's where a lot of my
It's also been 9 months since we've leveled up. Thank you very much.
That's true.
Anyway, what I was thinking of with the guns is the no-go. So, take that. Oh, take it off of you. Wonderful, beautiful. All right. So let's talk business then, yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about prices? Start with this love over here, and I'm pointing at one of the gun blades, and we'll just like work our way down.
The gunblade, I think that one is a piercing wind. I think it runs about, they say about 15 gold.
15 gold, 15 gold. All right. And these here, the pistols.
The pistols, I mean, we have a few different ones of the pistols. There is the one that comes out of the pane over there. That's about 8 gold. And then we've got the other one, looks like cross and crossed over there. It's about 4 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the mantelpiece here.
The mantelpiece, and that is very old, ancient rock. So
Wow.
it's a little bit steeper, but you look like the sort of people that can actually afford it. It's usually about $1,000, but I'd be willing to knock down the price for you. Let's say 800.
800 gold for an old rock that I can't even use as a weapon.
You say you can't use it to swing, but I can use it to keep the talk of the town, talk amongst your friends.
Oh, I see. You're a clever one, aren't you? All right. And what about the necklace for me? Pretty wide.
Oh, the necklace is far cheaper. I'll let it go for 250.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive for gold necklace.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's not bad, but I wouldn't call it all right. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm much more interested in these over here, pointing to the weapons, just because this is decoration, isn't it?
I suppose, but I think collectors tend to pay high price for these kind of items.
For collectors.
Hmm.
You get a lot of those.
A few maybe now and then.
What were you going to say, Polly?
I was gonna basically say the same thing, like attracting buyers looking around lately. How in demand is this?
I will say that I've had some interest in these items. So, if you want them, you should probably buy them because I can't guarantee they'll be around.
Oh. Interesting.
They're rare, one of a kind.
And where are they from again?
From like an ancient Dixer.
Right. But where's that now?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure.
Well, then how do you know they're one of a kind, love?
You're
not trying to play me, are you? You're not trying to
I know
play
the person
me.
who secured them, and he's someone I would trust.
Well, who's that? How do I know if I should trust him? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of coins, is all I mean.
Listen, I hope you understand in my nature of business, discretion.
Of course, discretion. Word of the day. Pardon the overreach. It's just in a matter involving this much coin. I mean, I also have to trust the supplier, you know? So, won't ask who it is again, but tell me, why should I trust that you trust the supplier? You understand what I'm saying?
I think it's a very, very good question. And I say this. I'm a relatively new businesswoman in this area. It would not do my future business good if I got off on a rocky start by selling fakes or selling that kind of things to potential repeat customers. Especially people that might be able to send a good word my way. If you, with people in your circle, might be interested in other objects of this kind, if I come across any.
That's a good point. And right, the fact of the matter is, I don't know enough, right, about this kind of. I'm gonna level with you, right? I don't know enough about this kind of thing, so I'm just a little nervous throwing around this kind of money, right? When you know, I could end up high and dry here with a rock. It cost me what, 800 gold pieces. That's not ideal for an individual in my situation. So, bring me over here again. I want to talk again about these. Now, these gun blades, right? The gun blades over here. Looking at these ones. Looking at these gun blades. Now, to one of these fellas over here, do someone dare take this gun blade?
I happen to have a little.
You see her just kind of look back at the two people behind her, and she kind of looks at you and she just says, "No, if you are waffling this much, perhaps this isn't the deal for you."
Oh, I'm not waffling. I just want to understand how it works.
Right, can we get like a demonstration or something?
These gun blades are very, very easy to use. There's two ways of using it. If you're using the blade part, the pointy end goes into like whatever you're trying to start.
Right.
If you're using the gun part, you load it, squeeze the trigger, and that's
But how do you load it? It's a blade. You see what I'm saying? Where do you even load the thing in? All I'm asking.
like one of the men just comes up, he'll pick up like the piercing ring, which is like this Jazel, which is one of those big long guns you have to kind of tuck in your arm and fire. That has this big curved blade underneath of it. And it's like he kind of tucks it under his arm, just shows you like how to pop off the cartridge there, but it just goes in there. That's how it works.
So Richard, I have a little thing called subtle theft is what I have.
Yes.
Nice.
I do my best to give a distraction here, by the way.
All right.
And is this
Okay.
amulet maybe?
So what you're going to do then is this feat, and I want to read it just to make sure I know exactly what it does.
I think it just says that it works.
No, it's take a -2 circumstance
That'll
penalty
tough.
for the
When you
perception.
successfully steal something, observers who stole from take a -2 penalty to perception DCs to detect your theft. Great. And additionally, if you first created a version to using deception. Okay. All right, so
Okay,
let's
what
do
I
it
do.
first. You are creating diversion, so
I
let's do the
certainly-
deception check first on created diversion.
Okay, and that is one of the macros, right?
Yep.
Okay,
I believe so.
yeah. And can I do trick or should I do gesture? What are we thinking here?
I think check would be best.
Trick. Let's do it.
That'd be fine. We're going to use that same check, so that's a 26. So that is I believe it is a success. So that's going to give you a +1 bonus to your thievery check.
Okay. This is so important.
Good. So
It's so important. If I
Great.
get this amulet out of here,
you're literally the only
I'm
one of us
gonna
who can
go
do that.
fucking nuts. Okay. Big money. Big money, baby.
17.
No,
It either pops
we're
off here or
redoing
doesn't.
it. We're gonna redo that one. We're
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
re-roll using that hero point. Don't. I'm not gonna.
25, so that's technically a 26.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, 26.
Oh,
26.
let me
Okay.
check some perception DCs here to see.
It's not nothing.
which,
It's not nothing.
This
I
is
also
great.
have
This is
pickpocket,
pretty
so I
good.
don't have to take like a penalty and stuff. And this is what I'm supposed to do.
This is what she's built for.
This is good synergy, I feel like. It works out.
Please, let me have this. Krungus need this.
Would you like to describe how you successfully steal this amulet?
I'm just gonna like watch this happen and be like, yeah, if you could just like, I just don't understand how it works, and just like underneath the arm, just kind of take it and like put it in my pocket into
Right,
like,
right.
or something where it won't be too obvious. Like, but I'm like really giving like all of my attention to what's going on in front of me with the blade, and just be like, oh, that's so interesting. I've never seen anything like that. That's so cute.
Yeah, you quickly are able to quickly palm it, like tuck it away as they're giving Alexias this demonstration on this
Yeah.
massive gunblade.
And I want to be the most annoying customer. I just going to be like, well, but how does it? But I get what you do, but how does it do that?
Eventually, like after like trying to describe this for like 2 straight minutes to you, he just asks, no, there's actual classes you can take.
Why did you say that? There's classes. Love, do you hear that? There's classes for this. Oh,
That makes
Alright.
so much sense though, because like you don't want to blow your own hand off.
no, I don't want to blow my own hand off, and I don't want to blow all my money on something I don't know how to use. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's the point?
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I got the money. Of course, I didn't bring it with me. But I'd like to, for one of these gun blades, put on layaway. Is that possible? And I'm gonna slide over a coin.
Layaway.
Well, just I'm gonna come back and get it. But you said there's interest in these items, and I didn't want to disappear before I can get back here.
So like just save in our place in line while we go get the coin and come back.
Again, I'm giving you this, you know, a
I
deposit.
don't do layaway. What I would do is if you come back another time and these weapons are still here, you can have them. But they go to the first bidder.
All right, you know what? I respect that. Your
Nice.
get your business started here in town. You gotta have hard rules. I respect boundaries, and I respect a woman who knows what she's doing. So
Mm.
we will return with the full price. You said 15 gold for this one, right?
And still can go for that one if you would like it. I mean, if you want something that's much more fancier, we have a three-peak tree. That's from Alfabia. Of Alfabia, a design that you might be interested in. That's 12. Looks a lot fancier.
Lottie.
Oh, wow.
Would you like it when I can cut a little bit of a figure with it, right? You know.
Oh, absolutely. And she'll pull out like what looks to be like a cross between a trident and like 3 barrels on either side of the trident. So,
That's silly.
Ridiculous. But in game, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, that's wild.
That's
I like
cool.
that. I look really good with that.
it's a very, very elegant design. Like it looks to be almost like Albert make of just these incredibly swooping, like almost looks like a tree itself in its design.
Sure.
Okay, now it's starting to sound cooler.
Yeah, actually, that's not really cool.
Oh.
All right, yeah. You know what? Here's the thing. I understand don't do layaway, no problem. Keep me in mind. I'm gonna go get some coin, come back here. Oh, but I was told that you're finished at 7. Aren't you?
And finish at 7.
All right. Will you be back here, or where should I
Well,
go?
we have to go back to like that shop.
Mhm. Where should I
Go
go?
back to whoever you lined up this location from and move throughout the day. And move throughout the week, I should say.
Will do.
Right. Well, you have to, don't you?
Of course. Look at that. Of course, I gotta have that. All right. Well, it was a pleasure.
Thank
And,
you so much for your time and attention.
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow or the next day. Huh?
Of course.
And tip my cap. Darling, shall we?
Indeed, darling.
You see the golem like shuts the case and puts the canvas back over. And the two of you stroll out.
And we stroll out.
And an amulet does not fall out the bottom of my pants.
Nope.
No. Stroll out. I'm
Fantastic. We stroll out. We keep strolling.
Immediately see Emmanuel hiding behind a plank.
Yep. Not gonna acknowledge it.
Not gonna look at
A man behind some wood. Just a man behind some wood.
Behind the wood, some wood. That's normal.
make your way out of the construction site entirely in a way like a block or two away. Like where you parked your carriage.
Great.
Where you have horse sitting up there in the rain, just beautifully up.
Great. We'll get in the carriage and we'll wait for everyone else to show up. Because I assume all of you guys saw us walk out. If you're like watching,
Yeah.
right? So. Did you get it?
Oh,
Did you get it?
darling, of course.
Do I see anybody following them as they leave?
You do not see anyone following them as they leave.
Okay.
I would say, actually, can the 3 of you make me a perception check?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You want us to make these blind?
Make them blind, yes.
Why do you put
Yeah.
ideas in his head? Why do you
Because it's more fun.
No,
It's
but I
not
don't want
construction,
to
almost always be blind.
No.
Quobbol.
Let me do a cool thing.
Wait.
Quobbol.
What
As
type
you,
of this?
I'm assuming the 3 of you might wait like a minute or two just to make sure like, no one's following Alexias and Dahlia. It doesn't look, the 3 of you don't see anyone following them. They just see those 4 group of 4 just kind of like get together and start talking. Like Quobbol. As they're talking, you see the woman just kind of look like behind like one of these big canvas covered like planks or like beams or whatever. And it kind of gives like a little nod over there. And you see briefly what looks to be like the small walking turret just kind of pop up, and there's like a giant machine gun on the end of it. And it just sort of like picks up, and the woman just kind of like points to like a different one, and it just quickly skitters off.
Is it
Oh.
going to? It's not going towards.
No, it's not. It's just
Right.
like moving its location, like where it's hiding.
Yeah, they had
Okay.
a turret.
They had
Yeah.
a turret
If
ready
we
to
popped
go.
up, it would have gone real bad.
We
Would've
would
gotten
be
real
dead.
bad.
We would
Yeah.
be dead.
We could do that.
Gotcha.
It's
They had
probably-
just a mobile turret.
We're not though.
Good to know. Good to know. Just in case for the next time we see these people.
If we see these people.
Have probably
gonna
not
see these people
considering.
again.
I see these people. I couldn't fit that sword down my pants. I'm sorry.
I think if what time did we get there?
You got there like just before 7 o'clock.
What time did they say they were leaving?
They are leaving like within the hour.
I think, Vincent, if I'm as invisible as I think I am, I would just stay and wait and listen to hear if there's any other deals that happen. And
Right.
wait until they leave, and then I'll leave.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
And obviously,
Vincent's unable to be seen by literally anyone right now. So, Quobbol and Emmanuel, what are the two of you doing?
I'm probably gonna wait a few seconds to make sure I'm not being watched, and then join with the rest of the crew.
Okay. And Emmanuel?
I am completely hidden. I'm going to very, very quietly because I know I make a lot of noise. Just without bending my knees as much as possible, try to waddle over.
Okay.
But it's muffled by the wet.
It's
No,
muffled by the
I'm-
mud.
muffled by the wet.
Yeah.
Title.
Actually, no, I think it's more muffled by the rain. The mud's not going to muffle you. The mud's going to be like this big because it's so heavy. Slapping sound every time you step in.
Not if I don't step. I'm just pushing my feet forward in it now.
Okay. So the four of you get back to the carriage and are able to get in. There's no sign of Vincent for the four of you.
Oh God, where is Vinny?
Well,
We left Vinny behind.
I thought he was with
Stop.
you.
Wait.
We shouldn't run in there. They have a turret.
Wait,
A
what?
what?
Say what?
Oh, there was a turret pointed at you the entire time. And it's hidden, and it can walk, and it crawls around on the floor, and she can talk to it somehow. I don't quite know, but it was a turret, so I'm
It
really
was a
glad that
turret.
nothing happened.
So I should not go out there right now. And
No.
Vinny.
No.
Okay.
Can I cast message to them? And I will pick. Who do I think? I'll pick Quobbol because I think he will be doing the least amount of talking right now. And I'm just going to whisper as low, as secretly, as stealthy as I can in my hidden state. I'm just going to say watching. As like a hint that I'm staying. Like I'm gonna hang back and watch.
Can I respond?
Mm-hmm. And I'll hear it in my head. So like you can respond and I'm safe.
Should we leave and come back for you, or stay?
Okay, I'll cast message again and just say go.
Okay. Everyone, Vinny will meet up with us later.
No.
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 Love it.
Listen, everyone.
He's very hidden.
I have a perfect hiding spot. I'm going to go very quietly back there.
You mean
No.
like make a wood?
No. No.
But I was standing so still that you could not see
So
me.
still in the
Stand
rain.
still.
I
You
I
did not
think we
even.
should
It's you
trust
only because
Vinny.
you know that it's me that you could see me. Otherwise, I was completely invisible.
That doesn't make any sense.
I think we should trust Vinny.
I mean, I do trust Vinny, but I just don't.
I trust Vinny with
I
all.
mean, I know that we want to keep them safe, but
Yeah.
we're only going to endanger them if we run back in there.
Which is why
and
we shouldn't
build
do
a
that
cover.
either. We will wait here in the carriage for
In the
Vinny.
carriage outside of this place? Like,
We're
Ours-
a couple blocks away, and furthermore, we
A
are
couple
fine.
blocks away.
We will
Oh,
wait
okay.
for Vinny here, and we're not just going to leave him behind.
Were there any particularly deep mud puddles as I was sloshing my way
Put
through?
it brown in.
Oh my god!
Uh,
Sure. Sure. It's a construction site.
Hell
Most
yeah.
definitely.
Listen.
Uh,
Listen.
Emmanuel, you're not getting out.
We are not going in a mud puddle.
I didn't even say anything yet. How did you know?
We know how you think.
It just kind of
Emmanuel.
feels like something you'd want to do.
I just want to be there when the smallest of us gets into trouble, and we always get into trouble.
He's not going to get into trouble. He's not going to get into trouble. He's just
Sorry,
wiping-
we're hiding.
So
He's
small
trying
doesn't
to
mean
get some more
defenseless.
Did he at least take one of the flares?
No.
Wait, did he at least take one of the what? I'm sorry.
The flares.
Flares. I got everybody flares, and everybody.
Remember
You
how
know
he was
what?
looking at
Yes.
inventory.
Yes, he did, and he'll set off a flare if he's in trouble.
Do I know? Do I
Yeah.
know if they're lying to me?
Like, Quobbol,
Would you assume that Quobbol would lie to you?
Honestly.
I don't want to answer
Look
that.
at that face. Look at that face.
I don't want
That
to.
froggy
I don't
face.
want to answer that for any of you.
Well, Quobbol though.
Quobbol, let's make a deception check.
That's fair. That's fair.
Go ahead and make a
This
blind.
is
check.
ridiculous what we're doing right now.
I
Yeah,
have to make
so
a
sorry.
blind perception
I
check.
did not
No.
think this would cost this much. I just
I
wanted
would
to
trust you, but like,
listen to other deals.
I'm not that deceptive. Quobble's not very good at lying.
As far as you can tell, Emmanuel, Quobble's on the up and up.
Okay.
nice.
Quobbol.
You got it.
Okay. Good. So
My
if we,
first ever lie.
He has a flare. We need to wait here in case he decides to use it. And if he doesn't use it, that means he's fine and he will rejoin us here in the carriage.
okay,
Let's just wait it out.
I am like my face is pressed against the window of the carriage, looking.
And
for
that is fine. In the meantime, we decided to wait here in the rain, and Hadward is just shivering.
Oh, let's bring him inside. Get out there. Edward, we're gonna be here a minute. Come on in.
Oh, sure, I'll be happy to come inside. Thank you.
Yeah, come on in.
I
bud.
wasn't sure if you wanted to go now or just wanted me.
We're
to-
waiting for
Okay, great. That's good.
Yeah.
And GM, I'm not doing anything. Like I'm just staying
You're
as
just
hidden as I
watching.
was, just hearing if there's other deals or if they noticed that Dahlia stole something. Like just listening for anything.
hmm
That's fair.
Okay. All right. So over the next hour or so, it doesn't look like any other deals are being made. They're just kind of trying and talking. You see the two men just start getting really bored, and they take out their guns, just start like cleaning them, just making sure they're in good shape, especially with all the rain and the water and the humidity of these are. Kaja just kind of puts over the golem, just make sure everything looks good, just the big cloak and everything on him. Over this hour that happens, Vinny is just staying there watching, keeping an eye on what happens. Are the four of you doing anything over the hour or just having very awkward conversations that you need to role play or anything?
I think we're just waiting.
I mean,
Excuse me, our conversations are never awkward.
no, never at all. Not even a little bit.
No, I think we can just fast forward this stuff.
Can you all please be
Wait,
quiet? I'm
So
trying to
what
look.
back forward then?
Oh, part of me wants to go out there and read some lips, but I'm not gonna go out there. I don't want to chance it. After
No,
all.
let's end on a high note with you and me
Yeah.
tonight.
So that's helpful really well today. All right, after about an hour, the sun has already begun to set, and I think as soon as it begins to crest towards dusk, you see the woman just kind of nod to the golem and gesture to the crate, and immediately just kind of walks over without any effort off, just kind of picks it up, puts it on its shoulder, and she looks around and she makes a couple of gestures out, and you see not one, not two, three turrets skitter out.
Oh, we'd be so
And
We would
they
really
just kind of immediately walk up to her, and then she kind of reaches down and sort of hits a button or a gear or something on them. They immediately just sort of fold in and press on themselves, and the golem just kind of scoops them all up under his other arm, puts it under his cloak. He's got one over here and there. And she looks to the other two, and they begin heading out. They make they make their way out of the subway station itself, the construction zone. They kind of look to each other. And I think as you're passing by, let's have you roll me another perception check, Vinny.
Great.
Well,
Blind again, or
Blind.
is that blind GM roll or private GM roll?
Put private GM.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay. You're able to pick up little snippets of conversation here and there. Just like words, the rain has come down pretty heavy at this time. In reason, like when afternoon hits, it starts raining heavier and heavier and heavier. Tonight, it slows down, so it's coming pretty heavy. It's a little bit hard for you to make out full conversations, but you pick out maybe some important snippets of sentences.
Okay.
Look and Cal. Highest. You pick up ancient artifacts like tomorrow. Cal is going to kind of get the sense, like as this conversation happens, get the sense that Cal is going to get in touch with Kaja tomorrow about the map site and everything, and he will let her know. And he was sent 2 new guards in the morning to accompany her.
That's useful
You-
information.
You hear mentions of Pies and wondering if Pies has any new items that he might be looking to sell. But beyond that, that's all you can really hear before they kind of like get a little too further off from you, and you would probably risk having to get out from your very, very well hiding spot to follow them if you wanted to.
No.
Okay.
Nope. And I'm just gonna wait until I feel like they are gone enough. And I'm just gonna get up from wipe the dirt off me and walk home because I don't think they stayed, but I'll walk the way that the was.
Okay. You walk to the rest of the carriage. You see Mano's face just sort of like pressed up against the window.
Guys, it's Vinny! Actually, Vinny!
I told you, come.
Yeah, I'll pop in.
Thought that maybe you had died
I
or got captured.
I told them you'd
We
be fine, but
tried
they
to
insisted on
leave.
staying.
He would never let us go.
Okay, but I risked my life to say go, and you like.
I respect it, but you
I did get some information, and then I'll relay
Excellent.
what I heard. It was worth it.
Yeah, no, it
It
was
was-
a good idea. We just didn't want to leave you behind, especially
Thank
when we
you.
are fine here.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited not to walk home in the rain.
I was going to say, you want to walk home in this? It got done.
awful.
Also, no other deals were made, so that's interesting.
She's a liar. There's no other interest.
At least not tonight.
And if you tell me you stole something, I would say they have no idea.
Oh, I might have stolen it or something.
Oh!
They have no idea. There was no hullabaloo or, which is good because there was no other buyers. So, they,
Oh no, if they had opened that thing up and seen this missing, whoo,
yeah.
They would have known that we stole it, but they don't know who we are because we don't look like us,
Which is great.
which is good.
that's important.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we should get this looked at. I'm sure our friend Weber would be very interested in it.
That would be helpful, I think, yes.
Yeah, if someone would like to make a check to identify this item, you absolutely can.
Who does our identifying quabbles? That a you thing?
Go ahead and make me a recall knowledge check.
I already used my flower. Else I help you.
Yeah, no, 1 second. Let me do that.
Oh, did you also? No, is it the same day? When we were looking at that, you were doing your little like look into the past of the.
Yeah, it's still the same day, so I can't
Yeah.
look at the
Alright.
past of the item. But I can do that tomorrow.
Yeah. Just making sure.
All right, Quobbol, would you like to reroll that?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
DM
Yeah,
asked
like
that.
that.
He means do it.
0 points.
And this is all we have. We're on the way back.
Yeah,
This is all moving
Yeah,
car.
on the back.
Yeah, this is Hadsworth.
I'm gonna
Happy
read
drive.
with the,
Hadsworth, like, crawls back out
hero
and
die
like,
'cause it was
gets out in the
secret.
rain, starts driving towards the constabulary in the dark.
But Hadsworth, take the long way.
I think just click the
Oh.
reroll button and then I can manually delete the hero point from your sheet.
Better? Or was this a natural one situation like I always get when I use a hero
Okay.
point?
Oh, don't manifest.
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to. Sorry.
So I want to tell you exactly what you rolled. Frank. Your first roll was a natural one.
Okay.
Your second roll was a natural 20.
Yeah!
I will actually
The
read you
luck.
these just so you know.
The luck.
That's just
This was a hot session.
You have been banking that good shit with this
Gosh.
exact roll.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time to all
so.
comes
What
up,
I'm
Frank.
going to do is I am going to put this in the items under the party treasury.
Bat.
Let me drag this over there. Make sure you have ownership of it. You should see something in the party treasury.
Amulet of the Ancient.
Oh.
I love this feature where you can tell us where
Yeah.
stuff is.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Ooh, resistances. Very nice.
That is very nice.
Only if we report it.
Only if we report it. I will
Oh,
remind
yeah,
us that we literally have the
that die
inspector,
around? Yeah.
Vincent Price Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we don't have to bring it into the office.
that is true.
This is not Quobbol talking. By
It
the
is-
way.
it
This
is
is
also-
fully Frank talking and not Quobbol.
Above the table, while it is
so-
pertinent to an investigation, it's free dibs for us. So
True.
that would be very useful for somebody.
I'm not seeing the amulet.
It's
Also-
in-
In the party treasury?
yeah.
Not the
So if we
stash.
go to
No, not the staff.
Oh, okay, I found it. Thank you.
Yeah.
It also, I think, is interesting that it says it turns briefly gold, which
yeah, I described it wrong. It would have been a stone amulet instead of
Okay.
That's okay. We still got it.
Yeah. I still
Got
stick
it.
the staff also turns gold.
Yes, they both turned
Oh.
gold.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I would bet the sword probably
The
also.
sword
does.
probably does too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gold. When we get that, we're gonna need a
It's
manual. for that one.
aliens, y'all.
Yeah.
No, I refuse.
That's who was talking about us at the end of Arc 1. It's alien. It's an alien council.
It's an alien council. It's the Illuminati. It's been the whole reveal. It's a surprisingly libertarian message that Richard's fielding for this.
It's really about currency. It's about gold.
It's really about international politics if you think about it.
I mean, it is about international
Mhm,
politics.
it
I'm
is.
so afraid
It
about
is
thing.
about that.
Thanos stuff. But we gotta go to that wedding.
I don't know. I thought it was about the stars.
Really about intergalactic politics if you think about
There we
it.
go.
There we go. I fixed it.
My
Alright.
interest
We made along the way.
But I think that this is a useful item that we should use.
Yeah, at least for now.
So someone should
We
wear it.
can still have it.
I mean, I've got the staff in my person, so
Right.
maybe someone else can use the
Yeah, I think this is
amulet.
we spread the love here.
Spread the love. Because for some reason, I feel like putting all three of these items on one person will end up
That'd be
doing
It'll-
something
yeah.
bad.
It's gonna be a
And I
plot
don't
point.
want to. I don't want to do that.
Honey, you can't hold that sword anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
why
I can
you
barely
got
hold this staff.
That was
It's
never
twice
gonna
my
happen.
height.
I was thinking about Vinny. It's kind of big, but like I like Vinny having protection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be useful.
I'm all about Vinny having a little bit more protection because Vinny is the one who protects all of us from death.
Yeah, I would like Vinny to be protected.
Okay, I'll take it. I wasn't going to ask for it, but
But if it's just handed to you,
Sure.
If you go ahead and drag that into your inventory, you should be able to.
she was gonna give it to us for $250.
Yeah, that's
At
true.
that cost, she didn't even upcharge us.
No, is she dumb?
bad businesswoman.
She's a terrible businesswoman. Right up front, she showed us The artifact?
All her stuff, all at once. She didn't do the jeweler's thing where like
Here's
you
everything
for
we
one
have.
thing at a time, you take it out of the case.
No,
until they're
she
done
has
with it.
no idea what she's doing. She's never going to make it in this business. We're honestly doing her a favor by prosecuting.
Alright, so
How do I
Oh.
wear it?
on your sheet, you should see the Amulet of Ancients, and you'll see like a little diamond, which means you've invested it.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. And now it's worn. And if you look at your resistances on the left side of your sheet at the very bottom,
Yeah. Cool.
it'll automatically deduct it whenever you get hit by it. Just click the damage, it automatically remove the damage from you.
Okay. Okay, but can you see? I'm gonna tuck it under my shirt though. Can you guys see it?
No.
That could be anything. That could be any kind of amulet. You don't
It
know.
could, it could be a concerning lump.
Okay. Maybe I should get like a handkerchief.
That would do it. That would do it. You know, check the disguise kit. There may be something in there.
Oh. Okay, and then I'll pull out a handkerchief from the disguise kit and kind of like wrap it around.
Perfect.
Now you've got a cravat.
Yeah.
And tie it. So I've got to cover up the gold
Perfect.
peeking out of my shirt.
Molto bene.
Stone amulet.
It's done anyway,
Great.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
All right. You all make your way back to the constabulary.
Mhm.
Yeah, Hagsworth quickly hops off, lets you all out the door, and I think he pulls out like a little umbrella to hold it over your heads as you
Oh, that's
from that
so
one
sweet.
if you want to lead you inside from the carriage to the door.
Richard, how much would a Hasbro size like rain poncho cost?
He already has one. That's what he's wearing right now.
How much? How well is it working for him?
It's working for him pretty well.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, fair enough.
Yeah, it's standard issue, my man.
Standard issue. No.
Listen, I want to make sure our boy isn't sopping wet while he's working for us.
He's fine. He signed up for this. He wants to be a detective.
Can't have them sopping wet boys all around you.
I said what I said. I meant it.
Yeah, no.
Episode title.
Multiple wet boys, sopping wet boys.
Sopping wet boys.
I do. Stopping wet boys is. I've written it down. Don't worry.
You all enter. Peggy's not there. It's a night shift, so Thorns is there instead. Kind of looks at you all as you check.
I am wiping my boots because she has
I would
given me
wipe my
the
boots
stare
as well.
before.
I'm
It
not
won't-
wiping my boots.
It
No,
won't do
you're
much because I was ankle deep in that shit, but I am trying.
She just kind of gives you like this heavy sigh.
So hard.
Too hard. Too hard.
Why is your problem? We are doing our job.
So am I. And she like kind of like stands up, very like officiously walks out to like the break room with the janitors are.
Okay.
I didn't think
I
she
think
could
that's
hear
just-
me. I didn't mean to be that rude.
Well, you were, weren't you? Now you have to deal with that.
Honestly, that she's just gonna be like that. Let's try to not make it worse.
Well, we
Quick,
Peggy liked us.
oh,
What did we do differently with Peggy versus her?
Well, we give Peggy.
People have different temperaments. Let's go.
It's just
Can we have a let's do a quick chat in the office maybe before?
Yeah, sure.
Because we have to decide what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the office, door closed. So it seems like at least Emmanuel wants to go to this dig around.
That's well, we well not yet, but we know that that's where all of these things came from. We know that something happens that killed all of the people from the expedition. We know there are very suspicious things going on with this Kais Bergeron.
Right.
We
So
have
how
not
are
been
we
able
going to convince Delft to give us the funds to go there?
I
think
think
that-
there's some sort of murder, abduction mystery thing that's going down. We're not done with our investigation here. I'm not saying right now, but I'm saying
No,
Is-
but it's something to just be considering if this is on the table. Right.
Okay. No. That is fair. Allow me to. You pretend to be Delt, and let me study you on this. Hi, boss.
I would love. I'm going to mirror myself with Delph.
Oh my god. Horrible. Horrible.
This is awkward for Goodfellow on some levels.
Yeah.
Hi, boss. So you know how there was a big dangerous problem that happened at the festival yesterday, and you know how that was happened because a magical artifact sort of got loose in the hands of irresponsible young people, and it accidentally summoned some like butthole monsters and things like that. Yeah, so we think that not only are there other people who have gotten other artifacts, but there's probably more artifacts, and at least several people from the local university have died, and also the one survivor of the expedition on where everybody else died mentioned a bunch of monsters teaming out. So we would like to, now that we have dealt with the local people who have the dangerous artifacts and secured them, go to the source, stop the monsters from, invading the rest of the country and killing people, and also, maybe secure the remaining artifacts that are almost certainly there. What do you think about that?
That was actually pretty good. No.
Yeah.
No.
I
think it should work. I think it should work.
Thank you.
If you do it just like that, it could work.
Listen, I'm just saying, once we take care of the people who have the artifacts, and there's still that sword, we still know that, Vinny, you told us about Lork and Cal, that they mentioned that. Yeah, we know that there is the liaison with Cal. There's at least some connection there.
Right.
We need to shut things down here in Flint. But then, yes, I think it is a good idea to leverage the Royal House Constabulary to go and, take care of a big problem brewing down south. It might be, listen, no disrespect to the people of Bond, it might be a little bit out of their comfort zone. And it's out of our comfort zone, but you know what? We're always out of our comfort zone.
That's true. Okay. I think that's fair. I think it's good to bring up to him, but I think that we need the sword first.
Also, I do need to go.
Wrap up this whole thing with Rackets first.
Can't we just say
And we have to figure out who that wolf is. I know, I wish we didn't have to do it.
Yeah, how do we find that?
In our job.
Too many variables to say that Rock Ruckus did it anymore.
Can't we just
stuff.
Yep.
Can't we just take him here? Let Peggy have him.
Have him?
Have him?
No, not like. Hold on, let me rephrase.
What about?
What if we just chain him to the basement?
No.
What if we? This is just an idea. Just spitballing here.
Mm-hmm.
What I still have Delph's face on. What if?
Yes, boss.
What if we leverage some of our own contacts to help with this? Because I don't know how we're going to find this dwarf, but perhaps the Beyonder could help us.
I get very nervous the more we talk about helping Scipiano. He already asked us to make sure a local shipment is not going to be
right. So he needs something from us. It is possible, perhaps, if we come back to him and like, all right, we can do that, but we need this thing, which is some information about this dwarf, which is not a heavy ask for him.
No.
But look, I don't know how else to find this guy.
Don't you all have magic? Can't you just magic find him?
How did we let him walk away without talking to us?
Well,
there was
mosquito.
There was the ghost mosquito that was on the rampage about to kill people, so we were a little preoccupied.
Right.
Just seems very unlike us.
Yeah.
Well, we asked him for information, and he was like, "No." And it's like, well, we didn't have any suspicions. We were just like, "You're a guy that's here. And you were fighting the monster."
We were also dealing with Rock for the first time. If you'll recall, that was when we met him.
Listen,
and it was a lot.
I think we can admit, next time we should start getting more information from people just in case.
Sure, bystanders with large guns, we maybe want to ask them more questions.
Yeah, maybe.
Sure. But it seems like this dwarf is somehow tied to this what is his name?
So I
Caius.
think it was
Caius.
Caius Bergeron. Yes.
And if Kel and Caius are tied together, then I'll bet you Scipiano knows something about it.
I would dearly like to be able to hurt or ruin more of Kel's business ventures, if not just find actual leverage to take down the man himself, because he is a monster. He is a bad man. I do not like him.
Well, he's not my favorite. Personally, but certainly. I don't know. This is.
When I first got off the boat here, there was a demonstration at one of the local factories, and I was trying to help because I'm a loud man. I can help. And Kel sent some of his people to disrupt the protest very forcefully. There were clubs and things involved.
That's not surprising.
So yes, I don't like that man. I don't like that man.
Unless we can agree.
Yeah.
But I, to your point, while Scipiano is nicer, I don't know if long term he is better for the city.
I'm not saying he is, but I don't know how else to find this dwarf.
Fair. I'm not trying to be contrarian or tell you.
I'm not taking it that way.
Okay, good. But yeah.
But if anyone else has ideas, let's talk about it now because we have to figure this out.
Could we talk to the professor? Does he have any way of getting in touch with Gaius Bergeron?
I don't think he did. He seems to be distant from everything.
Well, wasn't it? I mean, they were students. He would have known them.
We
Well-
also know two places that Caius has previously been in the central district, so we could try to stake out some inns. We have the description of the man now, assuming that he is not staying at the same place and he's still inside the city, but those are big ifs. That would also take a while to do the stakeout. We don't know if we have time, if there's an ongoing situation brewing in Bowl right now. Also, we still have the people that are trying to sell the remaining artifacts who have a connection to Kel. They might be getting artifacts from other locations. I don't think we can move slowly here, is my problem.
Right. So we have to do it quickly. The two people we know closest to Caius are going to be Rock Rackus himself, but he seems to be under some sort of, I don't know, narcissist spell.
I think he's just like that. I think he's just like that.
I really hope he's not just like that.
I kind of hope he isn't, but there's always a chance he could be.
Listen, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, which I don't even think he deserves. But the fact of the matter is, he's someone who's actually seen and talked to Caius. The other closest person was Zambira, and she was a no-go as far as finding him.
Right.
So,
Seems like he is complicit in whatever is happening. And he's selling these artifacts based on what Vinny heard.
so either we talk to Rock, we go back and ask the professor more questions, or we bite the bullet and ask for another favor from Scipiano, which I'm not feeling good about either. I want it to be very clear. But he has power, and he's been watching Cat.
Is Delft here?
I'm still wearing his face.
Just Alexa.
Walk in on this.
No. I mean,
It's
is he like in his,
without the shoe, but
Is he-
No,
is
he
in
would have
his
clocked out
office?
by now. It's probably close to 8 o'clock at night, so he would have clocked off by now.
We're the only ones who sleep here because the B team's off doing their bullshit.
Excellent. I take out my Build-A-Bear and I'm like, by the way, can someone help me get into Delft's office?
What is that?
It's a
You want to
present.
break in to give him a present?
It is. It's the designer doll, which is a legally distinct
Oh,
difference.
sorry.
Designer doll.
It's a
Yes,
design.
design a doll.
And I put Delph's name on it in glitter.
You sure did, buddy.
I think maybe that's a in-person gift.
Yeah, that sounds like an
Yeah,
in-person gift.
I don't want
Break
him
in
to
a
know.
little bit for him.
I don't want him. I want him to have questions.
Why does your gift come with weird questions?
Ah!
Actually, I kind of like that. So I'm turning around on it.
So you want us to break into Delph's office?
Well, we don't
not-
know if the door is locked.
I'm
that's
not.
all.
I'm
just
not.
saying.
I
I'm
would
not doing
assume
it.
it's locked.
I'm not doing that.
I don't understand. I think
With the big inspector here. Like,
you could just leave it as his
Oh,
door.
I forgot about the inspector.
Yeah, no, he is. Oh, we really shouldn't. We should really button ourselves up.
Right. We should try and do better at our job.
I think we're doing a great job. Will someone please help me unlock the door?
Don't look and see if it's locked, and maybe if it's not locked, then you don't need anyone's help.
I go over and see if it's locked, Richard. Did he forget?
It is not locked.
See?
Have fun. Not getting involved.
I
Yeah,
hope,
be complicit.
I hope there's a trap.
There's definitely at least some kind of like he's gonna be aware that you were in there.
There's gonna be a sensor or something.
there's gotta be an alarm.
We don't know what technology or level he has.
Inside of the constabulary, like
I put
We
it
have
down.
ice boxes. I'm
I
sure
put it
there's
down.
an alarm system.
Put it down right on the middle of his desk with the chest with his name just facing the door. I
It's
make
over.
sure the
Right.
blinds are drawn so that he can't see it as he's walking in. As soon as he opens the door, God, I hope he has a meeting and he brings someone in.
This is the
That's the
kind of
first
thing a psychopath would do.
Right. So you may know you head into the office, you open the door, make sure he's not in,
Uh-huh.
in, you put the spare in, the blinds
Uh-huh.
are closed, and whatever.
Uh-huh.
You turn around and exit. As you're walking towards the door, you see the silver thread along the outside of the door, and you hear the sound of like footsteps coming running up, and you see
Oh.
Florence come running up, sees
Oh,
you
great. Good.
walking out of the door.
Hello, Florence.
What are you doing?
I was giving my boss a present.
Did he say you could go into his office this late at night?
He didn't say not to. The door was unlocked, so I assumed it was for free game. My door is not locked. He can come in whenever.
The door's unlocked because he doesn't think anyone would be so stupid as to go into his office. I will make
Oh.
sure this goes in your report.
oh,
Take it out. Whatever you did in there, get rid of it. And whatever you took out of there, put it back.
I will. Is she watching me to
She
make sure I
stands
do
in
it?
the hallway.
All right, fine. I'll actually do
Yeah.
it.
What, you think she was gonna leave?
Yeah, that would be nice.
She's a professional, man.
Okay.
And she grabbed the bear. I'm assuming take it out.
Yeah.
You could just leave the bear outside the door.
No, I'm gonna wait for her to go back downstairs, and then I'm gonna go back in there and put it on the desk.
oh my god.
Okay.
She says, is that a gift for him? Do you know how much Doubt hates things he doesn't know being in his office?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's a
A
cop.
man was attacked by a mimic. Anything new in his office was send him.
Yeah, that's some important lore.
I've dropped that lore before.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, you have. You've absolutely got that.
I
Don't put unrecognized items into his office. He'll think it's a mimic.
I didn't remember that actually.
It was one of his 2 rules. It was like the first rule was don't assume anything's not a mimic, and the
Yeah.
second one
It
was
was just like, well,
I don't remember.
Well,
that's the one I remember. Is that everything could be a mimic.
True.
Inc-
So funny.
I'm sure Delft will have a lot to say about this.
sure he will.
I would recommend either throwing that out or giving it to someone else. Might they recommend an orphanage?
But I put his name on it.
Then might I recommend the trash?
spent a lot of time on this.
Hey.
Thank you,
I couldn't
Florence.
tell.
She
Thank you.
me.
No.
Thank you, Florence. I'm gonna
I-
go back to my desk.
Above table, love Florence. She's one of my
You,
favorite.
as you walk back
characters.
your desk, you see her like walking towards like Doc's office, like closing the door. Make sure to shut before she heads back.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How'd it go?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
You still have it though.
Yes, no, I'm not allowed to keep it in there, it seems. But I will give it to him tomorrow as an explanation for this whole event. I don't think he's going to be very happy, but to be fair, he's never happy with me.
I'm not the happy person. So, what are we going to do?
I know you might not want to hear this, but considering who he's been working with, you know who might know where Caius is? It's Lord Cal.
Sure. But, do we have an in there?
Who's to say he might be open to it?
But the last time we were there, he was very upset and did not want us there.
The last time we saw him was in the theater.
Yeah.
He I think threatened us. He had threatened me a lot.
He's a
Right, he
threatening kind of
really
guy.
didn't like you.
He does not like me.
Yeah. What happened?
I want to add to all just a little bit of extra information that might help you determine like order of operations in which you tackle things.
Yeah.
You don't have a map to the ziggurat at the moment.
Right.
Zambia probably would know, or the professor might know. One of those two might have.
That's further
Huh.
down the line anyway.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
know
we
we're
have.
not doing that next.
Yeah, we
Oh.
can't do that tomorrow.
Yeah. But if you were going to estimate the travel time just based off the time it's going to take the train ride to Bowl is a day train ride on its own. And then however long it's going to take you to trek through a swamp to get to the ziggurat. So whatever that is, it's going to take you time.
Right.
Just want to make sure that you all need that, had that information before making any decisions.
Yeah, no, I think what we need to do is wrap up things here before we attack the ziggurat thing. I think we're all
Absolutely.
in agreement on that. The thing we need to do is find the dwarf.
That's what I was
Find the
thinking was
dwarf.
first.
Right.
I think Scipiano is the best option we have right now to fund the dwarf, but it just does mean that we're going to need to make a deal.
Yeah, no, it's
if-
bad.
If
It's a
one
bad
of our
situation.
more savvy people want to think of a way to maybe make that port deal while also keeping the inspector, the Viscount inspector, off of our dicks while we're doing that, either above or below the table, and also maybe swing it so that way, because I think we technically kind of said we were going to maybe do that for information we already asked.
Yeah,
Ma-
no, they already
making-
gave us data, yeah.
Maybe kind of making Scipiano sweeten that pot with finding this dwarf. That would be something I would trust you guys, because I don't think that's Goodfellas' wheelhouse. But I think that would be our next plan, unless we have a better idea.
The only other real option is Cal, which I didn't want to bring up until Dahlia did. But if we could go straight to Cal, but that's a whole different thing, and you gotta run that show. we don't.
Yeah.
We have no ins with him other than he threatened us last time we saw him. So
Yeah.
Well, he gave us a job.
We gave
Yeah.
you a job, but we don't know that.
No, he gave us a job. We went to the Silva family wharf.
that's right.
Oh,
That
that's
was
right.
That was
That's
his
right.
job.
And then he
So
gave
we
you.
did do with things. So we are okay with him then, or like he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, we are okay with him because we got those wands.
So we may be able to just go straight to
smuggling.
him. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
So-
going back, and I was like, "What happened? What was all
That's
that?"
right.
Oh,
He
good.
wanted us to. He was which led us to the Muckman.
The
So-
thing is like,
Very-
if we're worried about like who we're making deals with, like if we go to Cal and ask for information, he's gonna ask for a favor too. That's probably
Yes,
not
right.
gonna be as good as Symbiana's.
Hell is a butcher. He is the violent, he is the aggressive crime boss to Cipriano's nice with tea and a biscuit crime boss.
Okay, but above table, I have a pending favor from him.
True.
But we don't know that.
We
We don't-
also
yeah, we don't
have
know that.
no idea what Cipriano is capable of. We have only
True.
seen his nice
We-
face.
We
Yeah.
don't know the bad
We've
side.
never
not know
seen
his
angry face.
Which
have
is what
not
I was
seen-
getting at earlier, yeah.
Yeah, no, which I totally agree with, which is why I don't really want to do it.
Yeah.
I actually kind of would lean more towards Kel only because it's been a
He's
while
the
since
devil we
we talked to him. And we have this favor thing in place. The Cipriano thing, what makes me scared of him is that we don't know what he's capable.
But don't we already have to do that deal? Didn't we already agree to it basically?
We said we'd think
We
about
thought
it.
we think about it. It's not set in
We
stone.
said we'd
It's
think
like,
about it,
sure.
and we waffled, and he was just like, "Well, I'd appreciate it. If not, we'll discuss things the next time."
And this-
Favor for
If
favor.
not, I'll pay the taxes, but we'd rather not pay the
And
taxes.
here's we know two things about Cipriano where we don't know a lot about Kel. Two things about Cipriano. One, he wants us to do that thing, which we haven't promised we would yet. Two, he's really into Nagy.
3 actually,
Which is
much,
scary.
he's
Which
much more
is
family
terrifying.
oriented because he had us negotiate to get some of his associates released. So at the very least, by his own criminal standards, he's an honorable. Again, by his standards, the more honorable than I think Kel will be.
Sure.
And why are we against just going to the docks and being the constables that are there and doing that?
I don't think we're against it. We're just trying to get as much as we can out of him first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also like technically it's corruption.
Yeah, we are corrupt.
Technically, yeah.
I think we've shown the example that you can't trust the police. Like I thought that was
Yeah.
a really cool thing about our
True.
party.
Yeah. We're pretty clear on don't trust the police.
Yeah.
And Kevin Booth's head's worth.
Fuck the police.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
I would love to go to Cal. I
To
think
Cal?
that's the more exciting choice. I think it is
It's been a long time since we've talked to him.
Yeah, I'm all about it. And back in character, to Emmanuel's point, it would be faster. Because we
Exactly.
know they are in contact.
If that is what we want to do, I am of course in support. I will highlight that he's a very
He
dangerous
really
man.
doesn't like you, and we know he's dangerous. Though we know in what ways, a lot at least, how he's dangerous.
Just if we are going to meet with him, we need to do what we can to make sure we are safe.
yeah.
I mean, the last thing he had us do, we did it, and we did it well. I think that puts us in okay standing, as good a standing as we can have at the man. So
I think we might as well capitalize on that, right? We did what he asked, we did it well, and then we laid low and haven't bothered his crime ring. We've literally done like nothing against him.
not knowing, yeah.
Can I bring up another point? I do not mean to be a Debbie Downer. I am just trying to
No,
make sure
go
we are
for it.
very. To what degree are we going to tell Delft and others what we're doing? Yeah. Either way, it seems like we're going to need to leverage connections.
Here's the thing. I think Delph would be okay with it. Honestly,
We would
I think-
probably need to explain.
I think saying we need to infiltrate this crime ring and get into contact with Kel to be able to find these very powerful items that are being sold in the city and to bring down this Kasha person, I think he would understand.
I think he would appreciate us having a relationship with a crime boss.
Two, we've got gumption, and he
Um,
seems to like that.
he has said that he trusts our judgment.
Why?
Before.
Well, your own judgment, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know that they trust you.
Sure. But like us in general.
Mhm.
And like I know I've said this before, but we did save the king. Like I know we used that favor already, but it's kind of a big deal. And
We
we
saved the
That's
king.
a big deal.
We
like
saved the city from Reed.
We saved probably the nation from getting into a war with Den, or at least
Yeah,
delayed
I
it.
think
I
we
think
have
that-
some leverage
Why
to
not?
do
minute.
to talk to whomever we need to get the job done.
I'm not
Right.
saying we don't. I'm asking, to what degree are we going to inform people about this, or are we going to try to keep this just within our
mean,
group?
yeah.
Because if it comes out that we did some shady shit without getting the boss's approval, it comes out worse. But if we ask and then he says no, then we would either need to re-plan or do it anyways.
Then we go with plan B, which is approach the piano.
Okay. I just want us to plan this out so that way we can discuss.
No, and that I am just answering your questions.
But do
I
we
think
need
it's
to?
totally fine.
We've never told him step by step before.
No, and we didn't really tell him why we were looking into that smuggling ring with the wands.
Yes.
We haven't brought him up so far.
I don't think.
But there is a man here who is his entire job is to kind of see what we're doing and why we're doing it and see how much smoke he can blow to see where the problems are in the RH.
Quobbol, what do you think?
Having never met this man, this terrifying.
You're so quiet. What do you think?
Well, so the only person out of these informants I've met is Cipriano, whose interest in Naglfar terrifies me. But also I'm interested in learning more about Cipriano. But that's just personal, and I don't think that should get in the way of our decision making. This other person sounds very dangerous.
But they're all very dangerous, you know.
But as far as informing the higher ups of these actions, while we should go as by the book as we need to, it is better to beg forgiveness than ask permission.
Okay, so all in favor of approaching Kel?
It's so scary, but it's probably the better option.
All right,
Wait, we're a bit dangerous today. Why not?
all in
We could've
favor
gone for a fight.
of approaching Kel and not telling Delph?
That's unanimous, baby. Yeah.
Right, so now we know what it is.
As you all ask that question and you very, very slowly and gingerly raise your hands and not climb up, there's just a peal of thunder that rumbles outside your window. And we're going to end the session here.
That's probably
Aw.
nothing, right? That's probably
Aw.
nothing.
Probably nothing.
I wanted to have
Oh,
a
that's-
conversation. Oh.
No, that's good. That's good.
That's fine.
I had to end on that image. So, all right. Thank you all for a great session tonight, and thank you to our audience. So, we will see you in 2 weeks. Have a good day. Bye, audience.
Bye.
Bye bye.